All right, so I just started it over. I just decided to start over, y'all. Can y'all hear me? I had to switch my device. I had to switch my device out, y'all. So I had to restart the live. I didn't know what I was doing with the last one. I wasn't clear. I was not clear. Why is this not playing? Let me. Oh, now it's not letting me click on anything. Oh my goodness, this is just ridiculous. Bear with me, y'all. I'm getting my sugar honey iced tea together. Okay, I'm all the way together. All right, y'all can hear me just fine. So I'm sorry, y'all. Before I had to abruptly end the last live stream, I was telling y'all the story about the time I stole my mother's car. I stole her car, and let's see, here's the link. All right, so I stole my mom's car. I was maybe like 14, 15, and I think I drove around like 2 blocks. I didn't really know how to drive at the time. Really had no idea on what I was doing. Like real talk, I didn't know. And after I started panicking. I started panicking, y'all. Like real deal panicking. I was in a complete and utter panic. Like, oh my God, I really took my mother's car. Oh my goodness, I could really possibly crash it. Mind you, me and my homegirls, Crystal and Star. Crystal stole her mother's car, like, I want to say maybe a month before that, before I took my mother's car. And Crystal, and Star were in her mother had a Cadillac, a nice caddy. Yo, we got to the bottom of the block, and Crystal was like, "I'm gonna turn around." And I said to her, I said, do you know how to handle this car?" And she was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing." I said, "Are you sure you know what you're doing, Crystal? For real?" Here's the link. She was like, "Yeah, I know how to turn around. Don't worry, I got this." I said, "All right now." So she starts to try to do a 3-point turn, y'all. And at first, I mean, we all had to be like 14, 15 at that time too. Yo, she put that car in reverse and she floored it, y'all. My friend floored it. She gassed that car up so much. The car flew in the back of the car, like the trunk. She destroyed the fire hydrant. Let's just and the back of the car. Yeah. She backed up into the fire hydrant, y'all. Welcome to the room, y'all. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for being patient with me. Because I had to start the whole live over. But yeah, so that was big, big, big trouble. Like, um, Me and Crystal was like, "Y'all get out the car. I'm gonna tell my mom what happened. I'm gonna take the responsibility because I'm the one that took the car." And me and Star was like, "You damn Skippy, like we not gonna get in trouble with you because you crashed your mother car. You ain't know what you was doing. You should have never been doing it, right?" So she gets in serious trouble. I think Crystal couldn't come outside for like I think a whole year. She just had to go to school and home. That's all she could do. But I wanted to come back at this time. I am expecting company. I've already sent the link, but let's give them a little bit of time. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, let's give them a little bit of time. But I wanted to come back and just talk about a little bit about what we know and the potentials of what's to come. What we know. We know we know personally that Solar, aka Courtney, Musa, aka Dalen, Hadu, aka Zion, Darlene, Leslie, and Jesse, they all cased up in the federal system. That's a rough journey. I talked to my daughters about it, and they was like, yo, that's big boy status. That's day for day. They confirmed there's no good time in the feds. You can't take time off of your sentence when you're in the feds. It's not going to happen. If the feds tell you it's going to be 3 years, you're doing 3 years. If they tell you you're doing 10, you're doing 10. So that's pretty sad because there are young people um, making dumb decisions that definitely stand to impact their entire future. But let me take this off. Why are both of these on the same? That's why I couldn't hear it in the other phone. Man, I switched my phone for no reason. That's all right. It was probably meant to be for me to just switch over. It was meant for me to switch over so that I could hear, so I could communicate with my potential guest. Again, I'm gonna give them a few more minutes to join. The individual that's supposed to be joining us is someone that is close to one of the current defendants. Where am I here? Why won't I don't understand what is going on with YouTube and my playback window. I'm trying to have the window open, like the playback, not the playback, the app itself. Try to leave it open and go to my messages, but it won't do it. But okay, it's cool. Oh, you know what? That's what I could do. Let me text the link as well. I just sent the link on IG. Here's the link. Oh, right there. All right. But yeah, these, I mean, they all should have known better. Definitely all should have known better. And what we also know is that the story that they are telling the feds, That's not the full truth. That's not the full truth. They probably all knew what was in those suitcases. And to be quite frank with you and upfront about the situation, they probably also knew who the person is that they was working for. That's in my opinion. In my opinion, I believe that they also know the person that they were shipping this for, and they pretty much fronting. Hey, Flower Lotus is in the ring. I don't know if well, yeah. What up? What up? Hey, Julius. I don't know if Solar is the ringleader though. I don't know. First of all, where would Solar get the product? Solar ain't got no money. Hey, London. It's me, Yusuf. London, there was about to be a bunch of weed in your country. It didn't make it. It didn't make it to its destination. Hey, HCU Houston, who all in jail still? Who made bond? Hello, honey. Let's see. Honey, hey, love you. Oh, I love you guys too. You be on it. Y'all, um HCU Houston Christians. I want to apologize before I answer that question because I looked down at the chat from yesterday yesterday morning, and I saw your screen name. I said, Lord, I said I have the Christians in here cussing like a sailor, but I had to get that off. I had to get that off, and I had to draw the line in the sand. Who has made bond? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all that first of all, we know Hadu made bond for sure. We know Hadu made bond because she got arrested on the 26th, bonded out on the 31st. Um, I don't I don't really know if oh wait, not Jessica. Jessie Rath, Jessie Adele Rath, she was being released into a residential treatment center. Darline, she made it. She got out, and also the federal government actually dismissed some of her charges. I don't know why they chose to do that. Maybe it's because she's cooperating, but she still has other charges pending. Um, the Leslie girl, I don't know if she's still in there. Matter of fact, let me look it up because the Federal Bureau, they don't share their mugshots. But let's see. Federal Bureau of Prisons. They don't do mugshots. The feds don't do mugshots, but they will list where the inmate is situs. They'll tell you where the inmate is. Yeah, find an inmate. You can find an inmate on their website. find by name. All right, so let's look up the person you guys think is the ringleader, which y'all, I don't see Solar as the ringleader. He doesn't have the motion, y'all. He ain't got the motion. He don't, where would they get? Right now, as it stands, Solar, Musa, Darlene, Jesse, and those four were caught with 152 pounds, and Hadu and that girl Leslie was gripped up with 38 pounds each. That's 76 pounds, right? Where Solar get all the money? Courtney Townsend, that's his last name. Where would Solar get the money? Where would he get the money to supply to get the weed? Somebody tell me. Where would he get all the money? All right, y'all. So Solar's, I looked him up. His registered number in the federal system is 16304 506. And he is listed at age 29. And it says he is located at MCC San Diego. And his release date is unknown. So mystery solved as it relates to Solar. He's still sitting in there. Now let's go ahead and look up Musa Dalen. I thought Solar was 27, y'all. Or 28. Dalen, what's Dalen's last name? Armstead. All right, Dalen Armstead. Dalen Armstead, also 29. His number is, his register number is listed as 16306 506. His release date is unknown, and it says located at MCC San Diego. So I thought Musa bonded out. Guessing he did not. Let me look up Zion real quick because I want to make sure it's not just telling me that they're still there. We know Zion Smith, aka Hadu, bonded out. So let's go ahead and check. Y'all, if I need to look at the comments for any reason whatsoever, please hit me on IG. Like, I don't know if my guest is looking at the. Oh, yeah, it is telling me. It is telling me correctly. Yep, because here we go. Zion, Helena Smith. Her registry number is 15791 506. She's listed as 21. And it says, not in BOP custody as of November 1st, 2024. So Hadu's bonded out. So that information is correct. So Solar and Musa, more than likely, are still being housed in MCC San Diego. The next person, let's look up Darline. Darline L.E. Oh, man, y'all. Darline, her registry number is 16303 506. She is 23 years old. I'm going to actually identify her race. It says she is Caucasian. Okay? But it says white. But I just like using Caucasian. But female. Release date is unknown. And she's still in there. She's at MCC. Guys, MCC houses males and females. Okay. Who else we got to look up? I already looked up Solar. I already looked up Musa. I don't really know the other girls, but I want to see if they're there too. Jesse, Wrath. Now we know Jesse is Caucasian because we believe we've located her on social media. Whoa, what happened with Jesse? Why is Jesse not listed in here, y'all? Oh, that's weird. Remember, names must be spelled correctly, and partial names are not allowed. I'm spelling her name right. Jessy. All right, let me go back to the complaint information and make sure I have the name correct. Because they all got arrested together, but Jesse is not listed in BOP, the federal government system, at all. Yeah, I spelled her name right. Yep, Jessy Adele Roth. Mm. Remember, y'all, Jesse is the individual that was her attorney reached out to the federal government to ask them if they had any offers for her pre indictment. Jesse is also the person who is being released to a treatment facility. So I wonder if the government went ahead and dropped charges against her. Maybe she cooperating. This is going to get real bad. This is going to be real, real, real bad. I think this is gonna be bad, y'all. For real. Let's look up this Leslie person. Leslie Cornello. Yeah, Jesse is not in there. Jesse's not in the system at all. Jesse's not in there. Let's see. Leslie. That's blowing my mind though. That right there is blowing my mind. She got arrested right along with them and she's not in the BOP system. I think I'm gonna try to reach out to her on Facebook. I'm gonna try to reach out to Jessie on Facebook. Well, I probably can't. I probably won't be able to get in touch with her because, like I said, she's the one that was being released to a treatment center. Okay, let's see. And I don't have any sound problems tonight, y'all, because I decided to do this on my phone. Oh, y'all, Leslie Cornello is not there either. Oh, that's not good. That is not a good sign, yo. Damn. That's not a good sign. So, Solar and Musa are in custody. Of course, we know Hadu, aka Zion, bonded out on the 31st. Yeah, I did I actually went back to make sure I won't tripping and I searched for Solar's name again and the system, it went through. I thought the system was like confused or not working correctly, but it's working correctly. Jesse and Leslie are government witnesses. I promise you. Them two right there, those two are government witnesses. Damn. That's crazy. If you guys want to actually track, would you let me drop this in the chat so y'all can if you want to look at the search, it's just bop.gov. That's all you have to go to, the Bureau of Prisons.gov. But I'll drop the link in the chat if anybody's interested in that. There's the link if anybody else wants to look up the search info. But they will show you any inmate that is in custody. And also, if the inmate is not in their custody, as I saw with Zion, aka Hadu, they listed there and show that they were there and what their release date was. So I believe that Jesse, Adele Roth, and Leslie Cornello have turned into government informants, y'all. Now I'm sitting here trying to wait for my guest. I'm sitting here trying to wait for my guest. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Let me make a quick call. Well, I don't want to call. It's kind of late. Did they read my message? No, they didn't read my message. It's all good. I ain't got no message. I don't want to call. It's kind of late. Hey, Eagles Vision 11. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hey, Yasmin. Yeah, they're U.S. citizens. Who you talking about, Yasmin? Jesse and Leslie. They are U.S. citizens, I believe. And they wouldn't just deport them immediately. They would actually still have them in BOP custody and show their release date. Or if they were deported, they would probably show that too. Hey, Jody Nori. I just came in. Why are they locked up? Jody, have you looked at the videos? Did you look at my video history? They are, oh, okay. I'm assuming that they are U.S. citizens. Let me look at the paperwork again. Because it says that, yeah, they said that Hadu and Leslie were both U.S. citizens. Smith, da 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 da, Carnello, British Airways, packages, cha cha cha. And this paper, I'm gonna ask my daughter, my oldest daughter, because she work at the BOP here in North Carolina. I'm gonna ask her if there's any way that I could call and inquire, like if there's any kind of mechanism for people to call and check on people that are incarcerated. Cause this is weird to me. Those two women, in my opinion, have turned government witnesses. But to answer your question, Jody Nori, they are incarcerated because they made attempts to smuggle. Okay, my guests should probably be on their way in a minute. They made attempts to smuggle in uh, a good amount. I'm gonna say a good amount of marijuana from San Diego to London, England. And in doing so, they violated Title 21 of the United States Code, Section 953, which is basically the unlawful exportation of a controlled substance. And it violates the Controlled Substance Act as well. So, yeah, they're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta drop the link in the chat. That's big, big, big time issues. But I'm surprised. I'm really, really surprised that the two females, Jessie and Leslie, are not listed as being in custody. That's crazy. Why won't this go? Like, what's going on here? What? Why isn't this? Oh, this says that is my chat. So why is it not doing it? Okay, I heard it click. Okay, forget it. I don't have to do that. All right. Hey,
It's saying, oops, reconnecting loss. Can you hear
no,
me?
no, you're on.
Okay, okay. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing really, really well. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, I'm just getting in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't I don't even know where to start with this, you know what I mean? I see you done started on whatnot about.
Oh, he dropped. Oh my God. It dropped you. Come back. Now, guys, I will be having a conversation, like chopping it up with Leo. I don't know if many of you know who Leo is, but Leo is a friend actually of Solar, aka Courtney. I think he tried to help him quite a bit uh, throughout his journey. Hey, Leo.
Hey, I'm sorry about because
Okay, you did. What the? I'm not doing that, y'all. I'm not doing that. That's his connection. I think your connection is bad. I think his connection is bad. Like he's back. He'll be back. But so like I was saying, he's one that has definitely had a hand in trying to help direct Solar, trying to help lead him. Oh snap! Something went. Let me just drop a new link. Hold on. Let me let me get a new link to you. I know that. Hold on. I can't. I can't whistle and rub my belly, y'all. So please bear with me. He's one of the individuals for sure that had a hand in trying to aid Solar along his journey, trying to point him in the right direction as much as you can with an adult. Um, because Solar is not a child by far. He's a grown man, and why would this drop down? Like, you know what? All right, testing, testing. Yeah, y'all can hear me. Cool. Um, I'm sending him a new link, but there's only so much that you could do with these young adults, especially if they think that they know more than you, or if they think they're smarter than you in some way, shape, or form, which is usually the case with young adults. I remember when my children were getting in that age range of like, well, I really didn't have any major issues with my kids per se, but I just know when it was time for them to go ahead and branch out on their own, they needed to go ahead and start their adult life. Hey, Leo.
Hey, I'm back. Hopefully the signal you can hear me nice and clear or whatnot. It's the
Wonderful.
signal, my location where I'm at.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, you heard me start off a little bit, and oh damn, I don't know. Maybe it's not meant to be because his wherever he's at, his signal is not good. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. He'll be back, but with my kids, with my oldest, I didn't have an issue as far as her going out into the world and spreading her wings and starting a life for herself because my oldest daughter chose to, instead of going to college that she was accepted into, that I did pay the parent fee for, she chose to go to the military. Hey, Leo.
I'm so sorry, love. The signal or whatnot, it keeps going in and out. I don't know if you got that copy or whatnot, but it keeps saying like old snap, reload. That's why my
Well,
voice
when that
keeps going
happens
out.
again, just try to refresh it and see if
Yeah,
it'll
yeah, yeah. As
stay.
you can see,
But
I'm in right now. As you can see, but it's
yeah,
only
yeah,
going.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay in the area or whatnot where I'm at.
Okay, cool. So you heard uh Leo, if you're listening, I'm gonna ask you if you heard me search up Solar's name and come to the determination that he's still in custody. I thought Solar made bond, y'all, because they gave him conditions of release. So I automatically, um, I guess incorrectly thought he got out. Damn. So Solar and Musa had been in there since the 29th. Today is the 18th. Oh, they've been sitting in there for a good minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to communicate with Leo real quick to see if we could get him back up here. Why? But it's disconnected. Okay. Um, do you want to have the conversation by phone, and I can have you on speaker? Question mark. Because that's another option that we could do. He could just hit my phone and we could just have the conversation. And if you guys have any questions for him, like, and guys, before I get connected or reconnected with him, if y'all do have questions, please bear in mind that this is really genuinely a friend of Solar's. This is not somebody clout chasing. Uh, yeah, here 919. Let me not dox my phone number, guys. I was about to say my phone number as I type in, and I said, "Whoop!" I begin probably 100 phone calls. All right, there we go. But and I have to take my earbud off because y'all, if he does end up calling me, y'all won't be able to hear him because I have it in my ear. There we go. Yep, he's calling. All right, you there?
Hey, look, it's so. I apologize. I just got a weak signal or whatnot. Yeah.
No, no, it's okay. It's okay. Can y'all hear Leo in the background? I have you on
How's
speaker.
everybody doing tonight?
Let me look at the chat.
Can y'all hear my voice? Let her know if you guys can hear my voice.
Definitely, they can. You coming in clear.
Okay. So this is gonna be difficult for you. You know, maybe the cover. I don't know how you hold the phone, but yeah.
Oh no, it's sitting down. It's they. I have two phones. I'm live on one, cause I don't know, my computer, it keeps glitching out when I'm live. I think I need a new computer, so I decided to do this live for all intents and purposes via my cell phone, so that the audio is clear and good. Because this is somewhat important conversation, especially coming from someone who actually personally knows Solar.
Oh yeah. I personally know. You know, that's my little brother, man. You know, I got him about years biologically in life. You know, he a grown man, but it's a few people. You know, they being sarcastic to little kids and shit. And that's disturbing because you know a lot of people not looking at like this is a serious charge, or, you know what I
Major.
mean. So you know,
Now, did
yeah.
you I know you said you heard me start, but did you hear me when I looked up Solar and realized that he's still in there?
No. I was the whole time I was trying to jump in and connect into your live, so I wasn't listening to it like
Okay.
this. I no.
So somebody in the comments early on had asked me, like, who else is there? No, who is still locked up and who bonded out. So I went through all the list of the defendants, and Solar and Musa are still there. Zion got out, which is Hadu, and the other two girls, they actually are not listed in the system, and that is concerning to me because that can only mean that they've turned government witness.
Thanks, yeah. It's a lot of questions to it. This is a curveball, to anybody who follows Solar. Just it's a curveball to specific to me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who as far as the other individuals personally knowing them, I can't speak for that. All I know is Solar personally. You know, I might have met them before. You know, through they stopping through the city or something, but. The other names, I'm better with faces,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah. So let me ask you this. Did you get a chance to go through the full documents I sent to you guys via email? Because I really wanted to get that over to you so that you could see what's really going on.
you know what, Tip, she reviewed it because I've been working. Actually,
Hmm.
like I'm currently at work right now. You know what I mean? And she reviewed it, and I didn't talk to her throughout the past 24 hours, face to face and over the phone too.
Hmm.
So I'm aware about the charge and the case or whatnot, just from her verbal communication. Did I read it, word for word?
Good.
No.
No, as long as you have a better understanding, because I wanted it, I wanted to make sure that you knew, because like
And can I say something, love,
yeah,
before you
go
forget?
ahead.
That guy, he's a blogger. He really needs to be more accurate with his information because, I had hopped on his live and just, spoke on, just speaking up for Solar, you know what I'm saying? Because, he was just trying to be sarcastic. But long story short, he had said that what he got caught for was something that was real, like a couple of grams, something small. But unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, that's not the situation. It's pounds involved, you know what I mean? So I think he really needs to do better if he gonna get up, if he gonna hop on social media and because that ain't something to play with, because I really was unaware that bro was locked up. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, find this out through YouTube. It ain't like I talk to the man every day or some shit. You
Hmm.
feel what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, So, and if you go back and look at his live, it's a lot of the information was inaccurate. I just think that's like wrong as hell for bloggers to do, specifically that speak about somebody, maybe their personal life. So they need to be more accurate, and not joke with it. You know what I mean?
Well, the main reason what moved me to even reach out to you even more is somebody had DM'd me and told me like, oh, such and such is saying that it was this and it was that and it was this and it was that. And I was like, oh dang. I didn't even know you had went up there. And then I clicked in and I listened for like a second and I said, nah, I need to reach out to them because this is serious. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
very serious. It's his life. You know what I mean? That's his stake. And on a long term note, it's really gonna affect his life. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how the outcome come. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm disturbed by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I don't wish this son broke. You know what I mean? But he was involved in a situation where investigation being done. So
Yes. Yes, they are investigating, but I'm very concerned that he's still in there. And
maybe it's a bond. I don't know how that federal process works. I can't speak for that. You know
it's
what I'm
still
saying? But if it's
10%.
13%, so he
No,
needs to.
10. It's still 10%. He has to it has to be 1,000 in cash, surety, and the rest has to be secured. So somebody could put up,
Yeah, they
something.
assets. That's gonna be the challenge right there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the challenge right there. It's not. I highly doubt it's the 1,000 part. That's the challenge. Who wanna put their assets or whatever they have that's up to this value up for them. So
Yeah.
that's the challenge. Usually that's what somebody's mother or in the circle does or whatnot. But I could say that's my only reason for him not being bailed out currently.
Well, to be quite frank with you, Leo, even if, let's say I had the assets and I was like, yo, I'm going to go get them, I need to get them out. In the paperwork itself, it states that the individual who is bonding him out has to be family,
Mm, okay.
has to be
Okay.
related, cannot be a friend. They have to be related.
Okay. Okay. Hold on, yeah. That let me know that it must be serious because somebody who's been in jail, hey, we all could put up the money and damn. I don't think it's that strict or whatnot. In his case, it seems to be a little different because he won't be able to leave that state either, too. So it has to be somebody from where he's incarcerated, which is Cali, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And on his paperwork, on his release paperwork, it said something about mom in San Diego, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe his mom is in Arizona.
that's what I thought too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Arizona, so I don't know. I really hope that he doesn't have to sit there until the resolution of this case. I mean, if he does have to sit there, he will get time served.
Right.
They got to count that time. But what really concerns me though, Leo, is I looked up the sentencing guidelines for this. And the minimum for the first offense is a minimum of 5 years.
Mm. Now, my question, I ain't no lawyer, I know, do that depend on somebody background, like if they
No,
habitual
no.
criminal?
Mm-mm. We're talking about the federal government. The federal government sticks to their guidelines, policies, and procedures. I've had like close friends of mine who have gotten gripped up in the federal system. And when they have you gripped up in the feds, it's a problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's this right here disturbing, man. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if if his people are aware. That's my question.
Well, now that I know that he's still there, I'm going to do my due diligence to find his people and get in contact with them
Okay.
and make sure that they're aware, at the very least, be certain that they're aware. I mean, they might not be able to do anything, or maybe they may not be willing to do nothing.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you honestly, if that were my child, my adult child, I I would tell them over the phone that good luck with that. Figure that
Oh,
out.
oh yeah. On something, I'm gonna be honest. Me as a man, if I was in that scenario, I definitely would want my peoples. You know what I mean? To put anything up for me. On a situation like this. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Especially if I was involved. Not saying he was involved or anything, but if I know I did something like this, trying to cross some lines and bring something in, that's some shit. I just don't have to, I'm gonna have to take this one. I'm gonna take this one to the face. You know what I mean? So it ain't like a situation where somebody, with self defense or there's so many other scenarios to get incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, this seem like financially, I'm understanding to people that do these type of behaviors. But where I get disturbed at and frustrated is that what I was informed it was just $2,500 just to that they were receiving for doing this act, right? Like
Hmm.
a couple of thousand, right?
$2,000.
That ain't shit. You can make that washing cars every day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now. That's why I get disturbed that like the potential of somebody, he's young, he's in shape physically, he's
Mm-hmm.
mentally sharp. There's so many other things, for that type of money. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, that's the part that disturbs me, but I'm not, no, everybody got their own walk of life and that's personal decision what they do. You feel me? But I support my brother, you know what I'm saying, while he in the walls or, on the streets as a civilian.
Well, as you should, though, as you should, because you know that's what you're supposed to do. But I get the frustration and also how disturbing it is because you're right, $2,000 is not really money, but I don't know. It seems like they all they all had a similar story of getting the hotel and getting the $2,000 and the plane ticket paid for to London. And then I think Solar did say that no, Musa, the guy that got arrested with him, he
Yeah.
said that he would be paid an additional bonus for anyone else that he would bring along with him. Now they didn't state how much that bonus is, but they said there would be a bonus paid, but
Yeah,
that's still not money.
no, that ain't no money at all. No, no. Like I say, you can make that washing cars $100 a day. Do
Mm-hmm.
that for a full. Do that for a full month. You got 3,000 three stacks.
Yeah.
That's easy. That's easy. You can go to a temp service. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be sarcastic and make 15 to 18, it might be some challenging some hard labor, but you could definitely make that type of money, just by working and just, let me go and clock in somewhere.
Right. And to be honest with you, like in 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 California specifically, the minimum wage is $20 an hour. So yeah.
Oh, you in the game. Oh yeah, come on, yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. It made me. I kind of. I didn't look up if he was in custody until tonight, and now knowing that he's still there, it even is more disappointing because number one, it's harder to fight a case, especially a Fed case behind bars, because you can't really show them what you can do, like follow the guidelines of release, keep your nose clean, stay out of trouble. You have no opportunity to do that. If he's going to sit there until his trial, or if he decides to take an offer or whatever, he can't really show them that he could actually follow the rules.
Yeah, you're right.
That would kind of probably give him some type of headway in the ways of some type of leniency.
Have you don't know him for having any criminal record or on anything on his record?
Not to my knowledge, but I'm gonna actually do a deep dive in all the states that I know that he's been in and just double check to see.
Yeah, I don't know. When I asked him, we talked a few times just about, backgrounds or, criminal
Mhm.
records, something like that, because I got a couple of things on my record from the past, when I
Mhm.
was younger, though.
Yeah.
And he, if I'm not, he never informed me that he had anything. So hopefully, words was facts, and they'll
I
definitely that's in
pray.
his favor.
I
That's in
pray
his
now. I
favor.
pray he don't, because his attorney, whether it be like court appointed or hired or whatever, that'll be a leg for them to stand on. But this is the problem though, Leo, with this whole scenario, right? Peep this. Just listen to my logic real quick, right?
Yeah.
The girl Zion, aka Hadu, that girl used to date Solar's friend Musa.
Okay.
Now, she made her attempt on October 26th, 2024. They caught her and the girl she was traveling with. When they caught Hadu, Solar's friend's ex girlfriend, she immediately told the border protection officers, like, well, the girl I'm traveling with has the same stuff that I'm carrying. So immediately she starts snitching. Pretty much, if I'm going down, you going down too. So I'm wondering to myself, with the knowledge of that, after reading the report, did she tell the federal government that Solar and Musa was on their way to that airport too?
Yeah.
Because think of it. There's so many people going through that airport. San Diego is a huge, and it's an international airport.
Let me be honest about it though.
Hmm.
So I got a tattoo of what on his face, right? He got a tattoo, right?
It's a small tattoo with like three lines. Some.
I'm pretty sure that cameras and individuals that do surveillance. I know when I used to do surveillance at a casino.
Hmm.
I'm not trying to be judgmental, but the individual walking in the bathroom with a tattoo on his face, that's where I'm going to have the security go into, because there might be some behavior going in the bathroom. And where I'm going with this, people who have certain tattoos that bring certain attention, they might not even know it. That could be like, as soon as you walk in, you got, so the observations is going to bring eyes on you.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And I think, I'm just being dead honest. He ain't like not saying he did anything, but certain people, if they got a tattoo on their face, you in a big guy who checking bags or whatnot. I'm pretty sure he gonna look at him and Let me, he might be we live in a judgmental society. Let's be 100 about it.
That's
You feel what
true.
I'm saying? We live
That's true.
very judgmental. So here it is. I'm a young man with a tattoo on my face. So, we walking full deep. He might see the girl, his ex-girl. It's so many different reasons, man, on why they got caught. You know what I mean? Or if this was planted on them all along, the shit they got caught, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's weird to me that based on her behavior when she was approached, because she was the one that they flagged initially the target for the outbound inspection. They found her at the bar at the airport, and as soon as they spoke with her, she declared that the girl she was traveling with gave them the girl name and everything, that she has a suitcase too.
That's shenanigans. Yeah, when you're doing certain behavior, you gotta know, that pressure comes, So a lot of people fall with that pressure.
Yep. Mhm. I mean, I'm gonna stay on top of everything that's going on with it. I plan to check on a regular, but I'm this is Leo, I thought he was out because the last action under the record in the federal system is November 13th.
Okay.
And it was the release, the conditions of release, paperwork, and of course, this is obviously should he make bond, but they gave him the conditions. They set a bond, which I mean, I guess that's generic and normal across the board. They have to set a bond if it's a bondable offense. But I just assumed he was out.
Well, I hope to get out soon. I really do. I pray for the brother. To get out soon and be able to, fight for what he got to fight for. That's his life right now. So,
I also hope he get out soon too, because if he has an opportunity to prove to the court that he can, they are requiring that he get a full-time job or go to school. He's got to do drug testing 4 times a month, which I think is kind of crazy. Um, but I guess based on the offense and probably based on the conversation that they had with the federal agents, they probably told him that they smoke weed. They probably told him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, the thing is to me though, if he had the opportunity to show them that he could be a law abiding citizen and get the job, do the counseling, do everything necessary, then maybe he'd have a better chance. But I don't know.
I agree. I agree.
But I am gonna work on getting in contact with his family though.
And that's, I think, he got kids, man, I think about that, the impact on his kids, and
Well, I
it's just,
definitely, I
you can't do that.
definitely put out some like contact. I made sure that the mothers of his children were made aware, and also one of the Velvet's mom. I know her, so I reached out and I let her know too. Because this is going to impact her daughter and her grandson. So I wanted her to know what was going on, and as far as like his immediate family, his mom, his sister, those people, I didn't reach out because I just assumed, oh, they'll know, or he'll probably call them. But
That should be something that maybe his children mothers, whatever will, do
I
that.
hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I really, really hope so. Because if they don't know, like let's say Solar's sitting there, like like you said, I find myself in this situation. I'ma just take it on the chin. He might be sitting there like, I'm not calling my mother.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is, I'm sure he realizes how serious this is too.
Right, right. 'Cause the last person, a man want to stress out, is their queen and their mother. So, you know, and that's definitely, I can imagine as a parent, receiving a phone call like that. It ain't like a jail call, like, or you got caught with little green, you know what I'm saying? It's like, wait, it's going to be a lot of stress going on to the parent, So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a messed up situation, you know what I mean? You know, yeah. But one thing we do know that's a blessing about it. No matter what, it's not going to be a long term sense. It shouldn't be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be. The minimum is 5 and the max is 10 years. Well, no more than 10. And then if there's an unaliving, like if somebody passes away due to the violation, then the penalty, the minimum is 20 years and the maximum is no more than life imprisonment.
Jeez Louise.
And that's on the first offense. So,
I'm just taking all this in, what you saying. Like, man, yeah. I'm just
hmm
taking it all in, you know what I mean?
and I really wish that he would have stayed like under your, your
Oh, no, now, sis, preach, preach.
no,
I ain't
for real. I really wish he did, man, because I I whenever any of the ex carbonation members, I told Tiff this, whenever any of the carbonation members get around new people, I usually scope those new people out too. And I remember I saw you on live talking about redoing or doing something to a house, like rehabbing it or something.
yes.
And you had Solar out there sweating, rehabbing. I saw it. I saw it
Oh,
on the
yeah.
live.
Yeah, he came out here, and rocks with me, man, and he made money, man, and he know how to work, he know how to make money, and out here when he was out here in Florida, I'm kind of like you. It was like I just want to see my little brother shine. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I know you love to do the arts with the music. That's something I give my life to. And I'm like, all right, what I'm saying? While you out here, bro, we can build on this. And he got out here and day one, he got right in on it. You know what I mean? So he's capable, man. A lot of potential, you know. And me and Tip, we was sitting down, we like, because he was supposed to be coming out. We always talk, and every time we talk or whatnot, he'd be like, yeah, I should be looking at this date or this date. It's time to be pushed back. You know what I mean? I'm like, no problem, no pressure, bro. I said, you be safe out there, type behavior, whatever you got going on. But I see when we link, and yeah. But when this happened, I'm like, man, bro, could have been out here, man. You ain't have to do that, good dog. Not saying you did, but you could have you know, been involved with some individuals, and different, not just me. He's a connected brother, of knowing people who are entrepreneurs and they might have some form of a business where he can come in a position of really take over country. He just
Yeah,
why
but
I don't know why he didn't take advantage of being in that position. Because I'm one of these people where we could have, he should be out here doing the events, taking over the whole show, performing, making money with your art, recording. I think a lot of the benefits for him, being out here with these guys. That's the sort of thing that happens with Velvet, you know what I mean? If you had a chance to ask her about one day, just say, like, Velvet, what was your personal experience like out there at B-side? Because she got real carpet behavior, you know what I mean, when she was out here, you know what I mean? So, the treatment, man, is, it's beautiful. And that's what it's about because it's a healing process. And I'm understanding to, people going through things and being involved. And, you know, my thing as people, everybody who listens, like, who the fuck is you? My duty in life is to give assistance and help to any brother or sister that really artistically is an artist and they want that opportunity to receive forms of financial compensation for their art. So my job is to do events, to bring people to an event space that will, pay money for a painter, a poet, a singer, a hip hop artist, it's money out there. There's money out there, man. Yeah, he's a talented brother. That's another thing about him, man. He's musically inclined. A lot of people are noted about him. Like,
Well, Leo, I have to say, I'm gonna be honest. And well, first, before I say it, your phone, your volume keeps going up and down. I don't know if it's because of the way you holding the phone. I don't know
okay,
if you covering the speaker.
I'm in a big building right now.
Oh, I could hear you. I could hear you just fine, but I don't know. Can y'all hear him in the chat? And I'll wait for the response. But I wanted to say, as far as Solar's music, I definitely believe he has talent, definite talent when it comes to his beats.
Oh yeah, producer.
Yeah, producing and his beats. Now his rapping, he needs to work on his cadence and his delivery.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Just cadence and delivery. That's it. Like the way his cadence, he needs to like get his cadence to be where like it's almost like when he's rapping sometimes to me that he doesn't really feel or
The emotion.
yeah, like he doesn't emote. You understand? He could work on that part, but his beats, on his beats alone, Leo, he could have made a lot. I have a nephew who moved to California and all he does is sell beats. That's it.
Okay.
And he's living in California. No roommate, not doing nothing illegal. He just creates beat after beat. I think he was even he worked his way to even like connecting with some of the bigger people in the industry,
Okay.
making
That's
beats for them and selling them to them. So
right.
Solar could have definitely done the same.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The space that we was, that we stopped at. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we was going to the gallery often. There's a lot of artists that come in there. That he know how to socialize real good. So he came out here his network game. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'd be out here, 24 hours, but then, at the 25th hour, it'd be somebody who he met, and they pulling up, you know what I mean? Like a cool person, like not a, just, but that's just his personality, you know what I mean? He's a very, good, he know how to socialize, he know how to network, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He definitely could do that with his music easily, is what I'm saying.
Easily. Easily. But I really wish that he would have stayed uh in Florida with you guys. Because I just with you guys, for those of you who don't know, Leo actually owns and operates a art gallery, would you say?
Yes, it's an art gallery, arts and cultural center, I like to say.
Mm-hmm. And
Yes.
they have a lot of different events, open mic night, different artistic events that occur there. Just a whole lot, really building artists, helping people, express their talents. And I, I just feel like that would have been the right spot for him to not only grow, but also like heal from his previous situation.
Yeah.
Cause like I was saying, I peek in whenever I see them with somebody new. I peek in on that person and I'm looking. I think it was on your live stream. Y'all were doing work on a house or just got done. And I was like, okay, go ahead. Like, Solar doing some work.
Right. Hey, you do great investigation skills. You know what I mean? So you know a lot. Yes.
Leo, I'm extremely nosy because in my previous career,
Well, let me stop you right there. I don't want to say you nosy, love. Let's get this shit straight. What you doing is powerful. From you watching your lives, you give out a lot of knowledge, low key. You feel what I'm saying? You don't be like Queen World, just talking a bunch of bullshit. You feel me? Like you got people like that who bloggers like they just wake up, just sitting there like they didn't brush their teeth, they didn't wash their mouth, they just get up just to talk shenanigans and talk and put out negative energy. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have a what's the word? They don't need. They don't. Their whole objective is to bring down. I don't get that from I look at a couple of your videos. I don't get that type of energy. You just hunted about it. You just
Yeah.
honest, your honest opinion, and you do a great job at that.
Well, I
And that's something
appreciate
that's
it.
needed because his excuse me, baby. His situation. Imagine all the other young people out there in different cities in a similar situation which he's experienced. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you doing? Don't call it nosy, no, baby. No, you really it really helps people because people do listen and it gives out guidance. So if somebody in this situation, they know they ain't got to do no dumb shit. They might be thinking about doing something dumb, and then all of a sudden, you know what? I can go make $150, $200 just by applying myself. I don't have to do nothing illegal. Yeah. It brings awareness. It's more than just being nosy. It's not. I mean, being nosy is the last thing. No, baby, you doing something that's needed for digital media, certain bloggers, and that's I salute that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna definitely put something in the cash app. You know what I mean? Because you do a beautiful job at what you do.
Well, I appreciate that. I just call it nosy because I don't know. I in my previous, yeah, yeah, I'm investigative. I'm investigative.
You're a digital investigator.
I
That's
am.
not being nosy.
I am because in my previous role, I was a credentialer, and a credentialer, for those of you who don't know, is a person who investigates any medical professional who is going to work for the company. I would have to research a doctor from high school all the way to the present day. And any gaps greater than 30 days, I would need to figure out where they were. Even if the doctor told me, oh, I was on vacation for, I went to San Tropez or whatever, I still had to verify that, meaning I had systems where I could search and pull up flight records and things like that. When you're working in insurance and when you're working with hospitals, you get certain access to, validate and verify these doctors and these medical professionals. So I would always be digging. You don't know how many of y'all's physicians done worse than what Solar is being accused of.
So you already got the history like that investigation skills while I'm getting this. So that it makes sense on why you good at what you do. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Make a lot of sense.
Well,
You know their names. You know they get. I, the full government names. So yeah, you definitely do a great job at that. At putting it out. Needed because it's a lot of awareness too. Is it Miss Medea?
yeah,
Say your name, love.
Medea. And
Medea, beloved. Medea. I'm sorry, beloved.
well,
What's the name?
In Patois, Medea means I'm here.
Okay.
So if you ever meet a Jamaican and you'll ask them like, "Where you at?" If they're right outside your door, they're gonna tell you, "Yo, Medea, man, Medea."
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I really do. You know what I mean? And on the flip side, like, if you can just file this down, like, if you do happen to get in contact with, somebody who really, is going to be involved in his life, you know what I'm saying, out there in Cali, because you definitely can send them my way. And whatever I can on my end, I definitely send some financial contribution, what I can help assist with, whether, that's lawyer fees,
that's the
just
next
he might need
move,
some. He definitely in a place like that, you just need money to eat type. Yeah, yeah. You
Leo.
know.
That's the next move. That's the next. Now that I know that he's still sitting in there, that's the next move. I thought he was out. I thought he was out, and I thought he was just staying offline. But I looked him up in the Bureau of Prisons system, and it says that he is still at MCC San Diego. So now that I have that information, yeah, I'm gonna reach out, and if they know, if they don't know, whatever the case may be, once I do reach out, I will let them know, like, there are people, that are good people namely you, who are interested in supporting and helping out, you know?
Oh yeah. He got people out here that got love for him, man.
Oh,
You
most
know.
definitely. You know what? I stay on Solar's neck, and I always, in all my, if you watch my videos and all my commentaries, I'm always tearing into him about getting a job, about doing what he always says about being a father. I know he has challenges with the
He
mothers of
want
his
to do
children.
his best. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. You want him to you want to see him succeed. That's what it
Yes.
sounds like. That's all
Yes.
that is. It ain't that you tearing him down or some shit.
No,
No, that's not.
no.
Let me switch up that adjective. You just maybe coming at him with some intense motivation type. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Get your
Yeah.
life right. You know, because he's young. You don't want him to be in a position like what we're talking about right now. So hey, no, it's not tearing down. No, you trying to hey, I want you to get your shit right to the highest level. Ain't nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that. But
Yes.
I wish I had somebody that said it to me in my younger days that that could be more that had impact. You know what I mean? I probably would have been on another level. You know.
And on top of all of that too, you know, for people who, kind of like tear them down and like
I don't
I
like that
did
guy, man.
well, I
You know
will
a guy?
say,
I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy, man. Him and Food Cooler. I don't like them guys, man. They like when I was interviewing with like when not even say interviewing when we were talking about the solo. I said he was laughing a lot, right? And
mm-hmm,
I say this as a man. I'm just being 100. If we were in the flesh, face to face,
mm-hmm,
he wouldn't be laughing while he's telling me about this scenario. He wouldn't be laughing. He would be more respectful. I guarantee that. But these guys get online, man, and they make a joke out this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
like it's a young black man. It's enough of us up in there. It's enough in that system. So don't get on social media laughing. No, that's not. It's, yeah, not on nothing like this. I don't see the funny type of hee hee ha ha situation. You
No,
know what
this
I
is
mean?
not a laughing matter.
No, and these guys out here, they think they get a high off of it. They get a high off of you know kind of just like oh he ha ha it's a joke. He's locked up. Oh look it's no that's not cool. That's not in my book. We don't rock like that. You know what I'm saying?
But I did want to just say that I did click out yesterday morning on that Hadou chick. I clicked out, Leo. I went.
She's the young lady with the long hair. Does she have long hair?
She wears what are those? The little she wears extension like locks. They're like
Okay,
faux
I haven't
locks.
met her. I haven't met her.
Yeah, no, she wears faux locks, and she, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she probably is in Illinois because on her paperwork, the federal government is allowing her to travel from Illinois back and forth for her court case. But I had to click out on her because the thing of it is, some of these young people, when they hear the constructive criticism and the honesty, they don't like it. They don't like it. So she hopped in my DMs and she was, popping her sugar honey iced tea, and and it wasn't as much as what she said. It was just like, I'm so over this because she's not the only person that has come at me in this way. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I have to draw the line in the sand to let all of these little people, these folk know, like, I may be like really, you know, calm, cool, and collective, and I'm not calling you, any derogatory names or speaking ill will towards you. I'm pretty much telling you, like, well, this is where you made a potential mistake, or this is where you jacked up at. That's just my honest opinion, type thing. When she's not the only one, but I think my cup was full because not just because it was her, but I think, first of all, I was tired. And secondly, this situation right here with Solar and Musa and the rest of them, I have children. My oldest daughter is 30 years old. My youngest is 25. And in saying that, and oh, let me say also, they're both very successful, well educated. They're both moms. The oldest works in the Bureau of Prisons, the federal bureau. She's ex-military sharpshooter. And my youngest is in the state women's prison system as far as working. She works there. Um, she's also a my daughter, she was in the kitchen at the correctional facility because the younger one, that's her love. That's what she likes to do. My oldest is in close custody. My oldest is actually working at the same facility that R. Kelly is being housed at. Yeah, she see him every day. She says she can hear him before she see him because he stays singing. He sings. That mean that his spirits up and he keeping people's spirits up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. She said every day all of the men in his pod like gather around because Kels is gonna like do a little concert or whatever. Okay. But the youngest daughter, she was working in the kitchen, but now she's actually working the gate to let people in and out because she's expecting my second grandbaby. Okay, congratulations. Yes. Thank you. Well, from her, I have three in total once the new grandbaby comes. But when I think of these young people, I'm talking to them like I talk to mine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just form. That's a form of motherly love. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing that I say in my commentary or that I say when I'm live that I wouldn't say to my own children. I always keep that in mind because, like I said, 30 and 25, Solar's 29 years old. He right, and he could be my son. Literally, he could be my son. So I try to keep that in mind and, just carry it like that. But when she hopped in my DMs and decided to try to be disrespectful, oh, I had to go ahead. I would do this. I don't know if I would do the same to. Yeah, I would probably do the same to my daughter too if she came at me sideways like that. Hey, I sure would. I ain't finna hold you, Leo. I would. Hey, you teach them communication skills with an adult. You know what I mean? That's all. Yeah. That's all. Experienced adult. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with it. If it was more of that in society, I think it'd be a different reflection of the youth. You know what I'm saying? With statistics. Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. But this situation right here, my first order of business. Hmm. I said this situation is a statistic. This is a statistic right here. It is, but yeah. It's so I'm so disappointed. Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of us are. That's totally understandable. Totally. I wonder what. I don't know comments. It's just so many questions. Like, what were y'all thinking? Come on now, it's 2024. You feel me? Mm-hmm. We got this technology out here. To where that's so advanced. A lot of things. This isn't back in the early 2000s or mid 2000s. No, we live in a society now. Where certain type of criminal acts is how can I word it? Yeah, you just fucking yourself. Let me just say it raw and uncut. You gonna fuck yourself. Yep. You know what I mean? And I'm even more like concerned because the other two chicks are not in the system, and they got arrested. One of the girls that got arrested with Solar, Jessie, she's not in the BOP system at all, even as to show her being arrested. It wasn't it one of them that said they did this before? Yep, Darline, the other girl that was with Solar. She said this is not. So this is what concerns me. This is what concerns me. Did they turn government witness? Is Darline telling everything? And was her first time with Solar as well? Or like is there a connection there that she's gonna like I'm trying to see how much they gonna throw up under his feet. Are they painting him as the ringleader here? Because also, so you know, Leo, I don't you haven't seen the paperwork yet, but in the federal system, in the actual system, the case itself, it has all four defendants listed, but the main defendant is Solar.
Oh man.
Like the case, it says United States versus Townsend, but the file itself includes everybody.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, damn, are they sweeping this up under his feet?
I, I wouldn't be shocked. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked either, but like, that's not fair. You decided to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people loyalty get questioned when that, when that fire comes. The level of loyalty, the level of, so yeah.
That's why back in the day, yo, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Back in the day, I straight up did my dirt all by my lonely for the most part. And I done been in many a situations. I done been in stolen cars. I done been in shootouts, shot at and shooting at people. I done a lot of things that could have easily got me gripped up.
Oh, we definitely need you on these digital media streets, giving this knowledge and always bringing this awareness. You got a true understanding. You know what I'm saying, of overcoming and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I
You
went
a pillar out here, baby. So
listen,
definitely.
Leo, I went from that life, like from that life to becoming a regional director, having about 250 inpatient hospitalist physicians, both internal medicine and family medicine, as well as about 60 to 70 mid level providers, nurse practitioners, and PAs, and about 45 clerical staff, administrative people, payroll folks, all reported to me.
Oh wow, that's powerful.
And that's where I came from. And look, I came from all of that, and I had my first child at age 17.
Mm,
So I came from all of that.
yeah, a true survivor. You a survivor. You are a survivor. Yes.
A fighter, a survivor, and that's why I'm so passionate about like, letting them know like, look, giving them this game like, listen, you could do this, that, and the third with your life. You doing this, this might not be a good idea. You might want to look into this.
Oh yeah, the opportunity there. Opportunity there, man. So it's like, and another thing that you said that was very important, the trauma from what they, been through, in that situation, the
Yeah.
combination for that long term time, that healing process for male, female, etc. That's gonna be an adjustment. That's gonna be a long time before it's gonna take a time before somebody can be up to their highest potential again, mentally, just in life,
Absolutely.
so that's why
Mentally.
that's why on the flip side, I could sympathize. I have a empathy. Let me rephrase that. I have a high level of empathy and understanding on why they might have behaved like this. You know what I mean? There's an understanding. Like shit, look what they've been through.
But
It ain't like
not
they spent 5 years in a at a college campus. No, they was in an environment where there was one person, specifically dictating a lot of things that's gonna go down.
yeah.
So you come from that type of environment. I can't imagine that. That's some that's kind of that's different. That's different. So
But not only mentally, Leo, spiritually too. that type of environment that they were in. Because again, I was watching carbonation while I was working. I would like tune in and out. Um and I would try to catch as many lives as possible, because when I first saw it, what really concerned me was that the leader was the oldest person in the room at all times. And at all times, he wasn't instructing them rather, to do positive things, or even to do things within the realm of reality. For instance, referring to him as God.
Yeah, I'm a different type of motherfucker, man. I ain't about to call nobody who pump blood, nigga, God.
Yeah, I'm like,
I might say it I might say it in a way like, you know how we use the terminology of
yeah, peace, God.
sisters, goddesses,
Yeah.
you know, some, like whether you a king, you a
But no, no,
slave,
no, no, no.
you as if
He didn't mean it like that, though, Leo. He meant that he was the highest of the highest, the return of the Messiah, God himself.
they had a lot going on. Yeah, I can't really.
And I definitely understand why you hold that empathy, because that's another like piece of the puzzle that when I'm looking at the whole thing, I'm like, well, it hasn't even been that long since he's been out of the situation. I'm gonna call it, well, the cult. It hasn't even been that long, and I don't know for a fact, but I don't believe that Solar ever got any counseling for real.
I, I can agree on that. I'm pretty, because you know, counseling costs money. Let's just be 100 about it. You know, a therapist costs money. You know what I mean? You gotta have insurance. You feel me?
Not necessarily, Leo. Like, there's free there's free services out there.
Okay.
Mental health services, like mental health services, they're available out there.
I'm not in the southeast, love, and like, how can I articulate this? Ain't nothing for free out here. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. I'm in Florida. This the money state. So
Hmm.
you know, if you homeless out here, ain't no sleeping on the streets type shit. No, you gonna get arrested. You know what I mean?
What?
You know? Oh yeah, well, it's Florida. You can't all that how they live off the grid in Atlanta, and you know, people, you know, it's that new lifestyle that kind of that's going on with the younger generation. You know, they
Hmm.
call it living off the grid, but you can't do that type of behavior out here in the southeast. Nah,
Oh
no, that puts
wow.
that tent down. That you know, and not the downplay, because I'm understanding. And I'm glad you said that. What attracted me or whatnot just to that organization, you know what I'm saying? This was years ago. You know, I always followed a lot of conscious brothers, revolutionary, health
Right.
conscious. But I say this to say what attracted me was just the lifestyle. I'm like that eating healthy. That's something I'm into. I'm very health conscious type of brother. So that's something, you know, when I saw that they was promoting that, you know, on carbonation, you know, eating fruit, you know, everybody in shape, nobody don't look obese. I'm not trying to, you know, be sarcastic, but it's a lot of benefits from eating healthy type shit. And that's what attracted me to just visually. Just let me see what they got going on over here, because there was a lot of things that I agreed about what they were doing, but then on that flip side, nah, stay the fuck away from over there because that ain't my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
But
it's that type of thing.
you realize that Nature Boy utilized those, spiritual buzzwords and the healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, to disarm not only the people in his orbit, but the audience. The audience as well.
Yeah,
I think that man is demented, like in his mind, for what he did to all of those people.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's some deep it's a deep situation, and I don't want to say that because then I don't want to what's cause I was about to say a statement, but I'm not gonna hold that back. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we adults.
Yeah.
I personally feel that his sentences was a little critical, a little harsh as a black man. Yeah, did he do dead ass wrong? Yeah. But I know killers. I'm just gonna be 100 about it. I know fucking killers who walk on the street. I know people who did shot people and the individual got paralyzed and they might have got 20 years or they might have got, 25, but that his situation, that judgment, that's what I'm
I
like,
know
man, I
what you're
wish,
saying. I understand what you're
not saying
saying.
he need to get off, not saying a person deserves to get off for free. I'm not saying that.
No, 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 no. I know
But
what you
damn,
mean. I know what you mean,
damn.
but peep this though. Check this out. He should have never, ever, ever been doing any of that stuff. None of what he was doing. The cult
No.
behavior, the abuse, having them slap each other, all of that extra stuff. He should have never.
That's educational.
No, no,
He was
look.
in a leadership position. He was in a leadership position. And when you're in a leadership position, you can't take advantage or belittle people. That's not the goal.
Right,
If you're a leader, your goal should be to have everybody leveling up to your level to become a leader in their life. That's the whole
right,
goal.
right.
So yeah, unfortunately, like how you said, he was the oldest. I was unaware of that, you know what I mean? But he was the oldest,
Yep.
so that form of authority probably played a toll on him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nature Boy is 41 now.
Okay. Well, that's still very young. Yeah, yeah, he's still a
He's
young
still,
guy.
yeah, he's still very young, but Solar is 29.
Yeah, yeah,
He got he got some years on him.
and this not only get too deep talking about science and shit,
Hmm.
but being that you just see, I didn't know Solar age. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was young. I knew Bo was young. It ain't like I'm gonna memorize everybody's age. Love, you gotta excuse me. I'm not that type of guy.
No, I know.
But I say this to say, being that he in his 20s, his brain, just his cognitive thinking. You know what I mean? With his frontal bone, that's just being fully developed.
Hmm.
So I do like on some science shit. It's like the way he thinks as a man, it really ain't gonna kick in extra hard to where he has control to probably where he, you know, early 30s, you know what I'm saying, are just kicking in right now, you know what I mean? That's why a lot of brothers, in their 20s and their teens, they do certain dumb shit and be like, damn, what? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I was saying that all the stuff that he did, that Nature Boy did, he should have never done it in a southern state because the grape charge is a capital offense. And the maximum penalty for that in the state of Georgia is death.
Damn.
So when I look at it from that perspective, I'm like, you know what? He was found guilty on all charges and he could have gotten the electric chair.
Shit, I'm gonna be honest. If it was me, I'm gonna be honest. If I had a motherfucking choice to sit in a fucking box, you blow my brains out. Shit,
Hmm.
give me these pills. What I gotta do? That's like ain't nothing cool about jail. That's a fucking very, very uncomfortable lifestyle, man. Spiritually, everything you did.
Hmm.
You can't do shit. You have no control. You have no control over your life in those institutions. And anybody out there who listening, who in their 20s or who in their 30s, that's hopefully they understand. They listen to this conversation and they say like, you know what? I'm gonna avoid this shit because this shit is real, and that's what makes it more. That's what makes it more scary about life is that we can watch somebody go through some messed up shit all through social media and look at the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like we become so immune to seeing the most harshest things done to black people to each other and certain type of behaviors to where we become immune to violence and disrespect and it's an overflood of it, man. You know what I mean? So I just, pray for a lot of young brothers out there, man, because like I say out here in Jacksonville, man, in Florida, period, it's a high level homeless population. So you
Mm.
got a lot of young people out here that can be easily manipulated and be put in a situation similar to that, combination. You feel what I'm saying?
Almost
And be taken
definitely.
advantage of. And that's going on. I'm 1,000% sure. You know what I mean? Where people are being taken advantage of.
Yeah, it's
It's
happening
going
right now as we speak.
on.
There's other groups and other cults and things like that So yeah, it's definitely happening as we speak. But I don't. My next course of action is to definitely ensure that his immediate family is made aware if they don't already know, because it's quite possible that he didn't call nobody.
Like I say, sis, you get in contact with somebody beloved, definitely, man. I do what I can. Definitely do what I can for the brother, man. But yeah, I'm just curious, is there a court date, like on his next court date?
They don't have anything. The last update on his file was November 13th, 2024. I am going to check back in the morning. The feds usually try to structure it. They're very organized. Like they don't. It's not like the state where you'll probably sit for like 2 3 years. No, the feds, they'll get you in, get you processed. If you take it a plea, they'll take your plea and sentence you. Or if you're in custody already, they're gonna move through the process relatively quickly. And I mean, they have the proof. They have the proof to show that they had the stuff in their possession. So I don't want to say it's gonna be a slam dunk, but I feel like I read the in the complaint, Solar and Musa and the two girls said that they were bringing the bag to an unknown individual. Now, Leo, you know the feds is not. They're not
Right,
stupid.
right. That's this shit is deep, man. To anybody young out there, man, who listening to who on your channel right now, family, y'all know, man. You said the minimum is 5 years, so this means if a person sits somewhere for 5 years of their life, just know to the young people out there, you don't have to do certain behaviors for a couple of minutes of your life. You know what I'm saying? In 5 years, Solar could have got a degree in the health field, Lauren. So IT. Or 5 years, you can pay off a motherfucking house in a low income area and have you some property and take out you a line of credit type shit. You feel me? So
Exactly.
young people out there now who fall victim to that life, man, learn from this scenario. In a snap, that shit could get real. And
Hmm.
I never would have thought it got this real. Like, because like I don't know too many people that got on some fed type crimes. You know what I mean?
One,
On some state, on some local shit, yeah, but not on no.
nah.
Damn, you trying to,
A
nah,
lot of
that's
my, a lot of my peoples and family member. I know a lot of people that done did that Fed dance. That Fed dance ain't no joke. Because you also realize that the federal government are funded even better, and they're more well funded than some small countries. They have endless resources.
that's government, yeah.
So
Man.
it's not a tango, it's not a waltz, it's a dance on hot rocks. Every single person that I know that has been in the feds, there's one dude that I know personally. um he was brought up on racketeering charges, um alleged to be like the leader of this gang, and he told everything. He told on everybody. He told on every single person within the organization. He told on mayors. He told on judges. He told on cops that was on the payroll. He told on the bag boys. He told everything. Now, that didn't stop him from getting no time, but because he cooperated, the government did give him, they didn't give him life. They gave him, I think, like 10 or 15 years. And the other crazy part about this, Leo, is I don't know if you know, but Fed time is day for day. Meaning,
Okay.
meaning, if you're sentenced for 3 years, you're leaving in 3 years.
Oh wow.
So you gotta serve. It ain't no good time. Nah, ain't no good time. Ain't no job you could get to shave hours off. It's not like the state system. You doing the time you getting. And that's a fact. Because I know people who've been through it. And I also reconfirm with my daughter who works in BOP. Like, is there any way that he could get, a shorter time, like get time shaved off? And she was like, no, it's day for day. Do you think because I'm just asking you, from you seem to be more knowledgeable, would you say that federal incarcerations facilities compared to state facilities, that the inmates might be less violent? No. No. I mean, I mean, no. No. They're not. Just a little more on a bigger level. Larger scale level. Larger scale. And you got to understand, you put a bunch of men in a cell block and all they got is time, like really time, just to sit there, be frustrated that they can't get out, can't see their family, not able to do the things that they used to do. It's bound to be a fight, bound to be a couple of fights. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They bound to mix it up. Yep. You got mental. How you talk about mental health? There's so many brothers, incarcerated, that need mental health assistance. So they coping mechanisms. It's not like, the normal person. They coping mechanisms is to, react, as you said, it might be a fight. It's gonna be a strong form of violence. So that's that environment. That's yeah. Well, now I can only speak on the state of North Carolina. I know in the state of North Carolina, they take it very seriously to take good care of their inmates. They take it extremely serious because people really misunderstand. They say, and it's true, you do lose a lot of your rights when you become an inmate. A lot of people look at the prison system as modern day slavery. I do too. However, in the state of North Carolina, they take the responsibility of caring for the inmate very seriously. And here in North Carolina, all of, and I know personally because I used to staff the prisons here with nurses and doctors. Okay. They make sure that everything they need, mental health, regular health, is well taken care of. Here, other states, I don't know how it go. All I hear brothers who I conversate with, and there's many of them. They talk about being in those places, man. I hear horror stories, very uncomfortable lifestyle up in there. So North Carolina, that seems like if you want to do a crime, you might want to go to North Carolina type shit. It ain't like that out here in Florida, no, no, no. People die in prisons, man. You know what I mean? That's an everyday thing, man. That's a whole nother what's the word, man? A subculture of a life, that of a system that people are in. You know what I mean? That's not a civilian life. So yeah, man, damn, bro up in that shit. He. I hope he good, because you got me thinking about altercations and all types of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. So hopefully his safety is good in those type of spaces, man. Because how you said, it's some men in there. Yeah, if you've been around men, men are violent, men will kill type shit. So take advantage. If you look like prey, they gon' yeah. That's civilian world too. That don't matter. That's just a lot of men nature. Well, hopefully he survives this, man. And I don't know, love. I just gonna pray for the brother. You know what I'm saying? Put out good energy for him, man. And hopefully he overcome this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hope that he don't have to get into any fights or anything. But again, I can only speak for North Carolina facilities because my daughter works in the Fed, and my youngest, the oldest, works in the Feds. The youngest is at the state level at the women's prison. At the women's prison, fights upon fights upon fights upon all the time, arguments and carrying on. But where my daughter works at Butner, she said there's not too many fights because in the feds, because it's day for day, there ain't nobody trying to add no more time on a ticket.
Right.
Ain't nobody trying to mix it, really get into an altercation. And the feds don't play. You do what you do on the outside that brings federal charges is just the same when you inside. If you violate the rules, you're going to have new charges and a new release date.
You mind if I ask you a question?
Not at all.
From you, everything that you know about this scenario, you know what I'm saying, as far as the results, like, you got any predictions that you could possibly see this happening so long, meaning like being sentences,
Well, I don't really have any predictions, but my hope, my hope is that they don't sweep all of this up under his feet. Like all of them. I don't know. Like, cause the reason I say this too, the reason I say that is because what I know publicly is Solar is the first person out of the whole crew that I know of that has gone to London successfully and came back. Cause Solar was in London a month ago. So if he arranged, for the other people to do the same thing that he was doing, or he gathered these people and they tell the feds that, he gonna be in trouble.
and from my observation,
They're
I
gonna
see what
paint
you
him
mean.
as a
So
ringleader.
it's kind of already being put like that. You got who is it, man? I saw something. Guy was pulling up videos of. I see so many YouTube videos, but it was something. It was a video of Solar. Actually, it wasn't saying. He was just saying, "Hey, I'm trying to connect with people. If you want to get money, it could have been an old clip. It could have been a new clip, but
Now that's a new clip. That's a new clip that was on his IG page. And if I'm not mistaken, the date of that clip is like late September, early October. And mind you, Leo, they have left little clues along the way. Because, like I say, I don't really miss nothing. The girl Hadu that got arrested on October 26th, 3 days before Solar, she went live at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning one night. And no, actually, that live was like 11 p.m. She was talking about her breakup with Musa. But in that same live, actually, one of my subs, and shout out to you for reminding me about that part of the video. But in the video, she said, well, we're not together no more, but I'm getting ready to see him. I'm getting ready to see him real soon. I might see him because we're going to be in the same country together. So they had, and that the date of that live stream was October 9th, 2024. And then I interviewed Musa, the guy, Solar's friend,
yeah,
on October 25th, 2024. I just wish I would have known that they was trying to bust this move because I would have told them not to do it.
right. They could have. Oh man, boy, gotta think shit out. See, is this shit worth it? That's what you gotta think. That's why I tell that's why I tell someone who's out here. You know what I mean? I just tell them, teaching them how I move. I'm like, bro, my every move is calculated. I make sure that when I do something, because it's so easy to get into some negativity or something that could, as specifically as a young black man, it's real easy to get into some negative shit.
Very easy.
Currently in society, so I always tell them, like, bro, you got to be calculated out here, man. Make sure that everything that you're doing is benefiting you for the long term. So think wisely if you ever choose to, don't get too mad. Self control. I talk a lot about self control.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when we got financial decisions, people do desperate things when they're in financial situations. Or they might be like, "Oh, I can get this come up really fast." That's why a lot of people into scamming, because they want it the fast way. It's like this ain't nah. It's gonna catch up to you. It's gonna catch up to you.
Definitely, most definitely. Plus, the other thing, as far as any type of prediction or what might happen, is I don't know how many of y'all are aware, but y'all could Google it and, you know, be like, oh, Medea was wrong or Medea capping. Google it. And I'm going to say this right now. Donald Trump has announced that he wants to give drug dealers the death penalty. So all I hope is that Solar's case and Moose, all of their cases are processed and resolved, whether it be a sentence or they're released or whatever, before he is inaugurated.
Damn, sis, you getting gangster deep with that. I didn't even think about that shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow, because you're right. During president, when certain presidents get election, man, and if they enforcing legislation laws to be enforced hard on drugs, that's yeah.
Yep.
They make a lot of examples out when they first 12 months they come in excited, ready to.
Yep.
If this thing go, this is what they're gonna do. They got a point to prove. So Trump, yeah, I never thought about that. Wow.
Oh no.
Damn, so on that flip side, that's probably beneficial for whoever copped out and pleaded guilty.
Yeah.
That, that's beneficial for them. Hopefully everybody else.
I pray because I know it's not so easy for him to flip a switch and put something into law. It has to go through the branches of government. I understand that. But he can also, as the president, sign an executive order. You understand? So I really hope that this case is resolved before he is inaugurated and sitting in that White House.
She got deep, but that's wow. I don't think a lot of people catching on what you're saying. Just how you just broke something down. Damn. Now you really got me nervous for about. You know what I'm saying?
That's Leo. That's why I couldn't sleep. Leo, that's why I couldn't sleep. First, I couldn't sleep because I didn't know where he was at. I didn't know where he was at, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna find out where he at, man. I gotta find out where Solar's at. Cause for him not to be online, for him not even to post in his stories, for him not even to post one of his little short reels, that's not like him. So after a few weeks, I was like, where is this dude?
I'm gonna send you a text. It's you gonna be like I'm gonna send you the last it was the last text that I sent.
Hmm.
And it is very interesting, like the energy as far as the time on the date, what was going down, you know, because basically the text was referring, hey, bro, when you looking, because I keep him updated, he keep me updated. I'm like, bro, I'm working on this project, you might want to shoot out here 3 weeks when I'm done with this project, working out here, and where we can build on something else because I got my energy and my time going towards something else.
Hmm.
And basically, I was texting just like on some, hey, I got some open time, you know what I mean? Me and Tiff, where we want to, you know, finish executing on some business that we was working with artistically together, you know what I mean? So, and then all of a sudden, like, that was just a text. I didn't, usually I call Solar. Like, usually I just call him, like, when he on my mind, I'm like, bro, what's going on? Da 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 da. He be somewhere, hey, I'm gonna call, he always pick up for me. He always like, bro, it's 4 in the morning over here. All right, I'm doing so. I'm gonna call you right back. We got a strong level of communication. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
knowing that this is, it's like, because you don't wish nothing bad, man, on somebody who you care for. You want them to be successful, and you want them to overcome whatever challenges they got going on. You know what I mean? I'm the type of brother. If you on my team, I'm rooting for you type shit. And that's how I am. I love boxing. So, if this life is a fight, so I'm gonna be rooting for you, man. And to see this, he in like, a certain round and damn, you got hit hard.
You feel me? This is it's man, this is it's a curveball, man. I know a lot of people out here laughing at this shit, man, but the ripple effect of it, the way lives are affected, it affects the family, it affects everybody who connected to him. That's even closer to him. Specifically his queens, his kids, his mother. Mm-hmm. Man, that nobody who loves somebody want to see somebody in a situation that's very uncomfortable. Whether that's the hospital, whether that's in the grave, they don't want to see you know what I'm saying? So it's like seeing what he went through, and now you look at this scenario, it's like because he only been detached for so long from that lifestyle that he was involved in. Yeah. And then, the transitions and be out only for a short period of time, away from that, still trying to get yourself better. And now you got this going on. Yeah. And the Trump getting in the office, who's turned government witness, all of that is troubling. But in the upcoming weeks, like I'm gonna set a reminder every single day to check the federal system. Yeah. Every day. Every single day. Because I don't want to miss a beat. I want to know exactly what's going on. I'm also gonna actually call my daughter in the morning, the oldest. I know she's asleep now. We went out for a little bit. That's why I couldn't come earlier when you text. But I'm gonna ask her tomorrow if there is a way for me to be able to call a federal prison and find out, about an inmate because the two girls, uh, Jessie and Leslie, they're not. Is it Jessie and Leslie, y'all? Let me check. Two of the women that were involved, they're not there. They're not in the BOP system at all. Meaning, it appears that they were never arrested, and when that happens, that means that they're a government witness. You feel me? Oh yeah, I'm not shocked to hear that. I'm not shocked to hear nobody that type. Nobody want to take that charge. No, I be involved with it. Life get real. You know what I mean? And people, we don't usually think about that until we're in a situation where your life is at jeopardy. You feel what I mean? So, and these are women, so, not to be, no, I wouldn't dare say those shit like that because you got a lot of guys out here that'll open up their mouth in a heartbeat. So, oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm not going to even sit up here and say, that's, no. But on the flip side, though, sis, on the flip side, love, I'm just gonna be 100. We can bring light into the situation too, low key, because let's just say this young brother got to do, that time. On the flip side, that's that body being clean in that type of facility where he will, be away from a lot of disturbances. You feel me? Where you really can cleanse the body, you can get physically, mentally, you know. So once he's released, he could never know. Malcolm X did what 7 years, and he came out not to be, not to compare. No, no, I get the compare. I get what you're saying. We all do wrong. Cause I've been in that system. I'm glad I learned fast and fucking, I wised up fast. But so I'm not gonna downplay anybody who made a mistake. I done made many of them. You know what I mean? But I say this to say, it could be beneficial for him. He might come out. He might come out and be a whole new man, which I'm pretty sure he will be, because that's. But hopefully it'll be a whole new man to where he didn't build himself up to a level to where now he's about to come out and really be an impact, but not just himself, but for his family and society, everything he want to do. You know what I mean? On a whole nother level. He might. So that's what I'm looking for. He might come out here with, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna think like that too on that good note too. You know what I mean? Sometimes that sit down, I had to do 9 months when I was there. And during that process, me being in that type of place,
it was a blessing. It got me in shape. It really, able to where if you run in the streets or living a lifestyle, you really gonna rest your body now. You can exercise and the toxins maybe if you were drinking or pills or whatever substance that a person might be doing, you can't be doing it like that in those type of places. So that's that cleansing it. Sometimes, sis, we need that shit. Not saying in that form. Of course, it should be a different type of institution, but unfortunately, incarceration facilities do benefit some people. Because I'm one of them type of people that like, hey, this you got me right. I took advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I'm going to I'm going to exercise. Because there's some good things you really can do in those type of spaces that you can't do because you got nothing but time. So you really can focus on yourself. You really can focus on building yourself, intellectually read. I don't know the access level of books in the place where he would have in a place like that. But even on creation, though, you got nothing but time. So I hope he comes out more healed, more powerful, more in control, and mature and wiser and wiser. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Well,
That's what I want.
one of the other things that concerns me to a degree is Solar had mentioned one time on a live stream that he has a lot of unseen footage that stuff that happened in the cult. He got a lot of unseen recording. He was like, there's so much stuff that y'all don't know that I have recorded on my laptop, on my computer. Now, you know that laptop stays on his person at all times. So the feds more than likely have possession of it now. And they're going to go through it as a part of their investigation to try to identify whoever in London, or how this, whoever is the person in charge, to find communications, text messages, emails, things of that nature.
Yeah.
I just hope there's nothing pedophilic or criminal in the footage that he has on that computer.
I love, bro. But he fucked if it is. He fucked.
That's what I'm.
He
That's
fucked. Oh, that's gonna fuck his situation. He's gonna say it raw and uncut.
that's
If it's something like that going on to where that shouldn't even be in his. If it's something demonic like that, or what you just said, that he. It would be wise to anybody not to have that on them. Just throw that and leave that shit. Leave
yeah,
that in the past. Unfortunately, some people keep certain type of it's not gonna say evidence. They keep certain type of things to have memories of. So it is
well,
not. Yeah.
hopefully,
Like you
look,
just said, because I've been around, so you got my brain. I'm like, bro, do he makes sure he got his laptop like always well protected, like ammo set this bag
yeah,
in this closet,
mm-hmm,
you know, which I understand because a person's laptop is a lot of personal bank information.
absolutely. But
But you saying what you just said and just putting like, because like I said, when bro be out here, we be just, enjoying life. I'm not
yeah,
thinking about my job is to build my brother up, you know what I'm saying, help a system as far as what goals you're gonna get. So I ain't thinking about none of the other attachments, you know what I'm saying, and involvements, you know what I mean? You know, but looking at certain situations where I've been around them, I'm like, damn, yeah, hopefully it ain't nothing on that.
I hope there's nothing incriminating on him on there. If it leads back to Nature Boy, I really don't care. But I just, because that was, if there's anything that is incriminating against him on that laptop, he might have additional charges. And I'm telling you, like, I know how the feds. I've seen how the feds work. My
Can
homie,
I say something, sis? Can I say something?
yeah.
And just being a honey, I want to rewind. You said, and I totally agree with you, but I just want you to take this in perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's just say, Solar, he's in an environment where he's around a lot of men. And you're right. You know, you do have high aggression. You know, you got bangers, you got hitters, you got you around everything, hustlers, liars, all types of shit. But I say this to say, for me living life, just from my personal experience, when and I only been around, you know, I'm only speaking for men. When I've been around, whether they was a young man, an older man, whatever, the crime sometimes it's a salute thing within the culture of us.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to glorify, you know, any negative criminal activity, but I'm gonna say wrong uncut. If I whoop a guy ass, right, and let's just say, you know, I accidentally, you know, mess up his neurological, not his gait messing where he can't walk. He walk funny, right? Let's just say I'm sitting incarcerated. Guys usually like, oh, you did what? You know, it's like, okay, you know, that's.
Mm-hmm.
But if you did this type of behavior, I'm not, you know, this just from my personal.
Oh, that's a
This is on the
definite.
streets. This is on the streets are in that facility. I'm just speaking. Men usually like we're not gonna pick that guy. Really not gonna get picked on, or not even say well picked on. He not gonna get a lot of negative attention because his act was something that, you know, in a lifestyle, you know, okay, you doing what you got to do type shit. You know, you ain't, you know, you had something, you got caught, you know, whatever, you know, whether it was small or big, you know, it's not like a crime of, you already know I can go with this conversation.
Yeah, I
You know what
know.
I'm saying? So if Lil Bro up in there just for some green and he got a great personality, I don't see him, you know, getting like, you know, in those situations unless he just, you know, run his mouth too much and somebody might try him. You know, but he's a smart brother. You know, in a charge like that, I don't see him, you know, being in the horror stories as far as the stories that occur in those type of facilities. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand
I could be
completely.
wrong, but I don't. Now, if he was going there for that great charge, that's a whole other fucking scenario.
Yeah, that would be
But this
totally
is
different.
right. I don't even think I'd be on this phone with you. You know what I'm saying? I really would be. You know, like damn. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll probably take me a couple of weeks to talk to you because I know the consequences on what's going to happen from visual. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, as far as street justice, let me say it like that. One thing about street justice with black men really don't, we don't beat each other down, you know, if a brother get caught up on some dope shit or green or whatever. We really don't because I'm understanding it's a black man happen to get money because unfortunately a lot of brothers try to get it the fastest way. So I'm totally understanding to individuals that fall victim because it's glorified in our music, et cetera, et cetera. And this is America where we got the streets, we got every drug out here type shit. You know,
Yeah.
out here in Florida, really in Florida too. I say this to
Mm-hmm.
say, I think he gonna be all right. Now, if if what you just brought up about that, if there's anything that is that's gonna be the law, but then that's gonna be that firefight. And if guys find out, you know, okay, why do you got this, you know, on your laptop, or why
Mm-hmm.
you feel me? You know,
Yeah.
yeah, why you trying to be attached to that shit? You like that shit? You know, it's going you got guys out there, you know, who might have been traumatized, who might have had a sister, but you know, somebody who went through whatever he has, you know, hopefully there's nothing like that. But you know, hopefully there's nothing on that fucking laptop.
I hope not. But you know, the thing, let me just be clear to the audience. I don't know what's on the laptop. We have no idea what's on the laptop. I'm just
He got a lot of
saying.
shit on that laptop though, sis.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I love my little brother. He got a lot of shit, and because you know what I mean by that, like you know, when you look at somebody's laptop, you can see all the programs and everything they got open. Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean, like oh, you know, you got a lot of files, a lot of you see it because I've been around, you know, so long. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So hopefully there's nothing that's in criminal form upon that man.
I
Yeah.
hope not. I really, really, genuinely hope not because, like I said, that's a part of evidence for now. The phones, they're gonna check all the phone. That's why I hope that they're being truthful of not knowing who the person is that they bring in the bags to. Which that don't sound too like. How were they gonna get to London? How were they gonna get the stuff to the appropriate parties without knowing who to meet in London?
I'm pretty sure, sis. I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm just speaking on the business aspect. Uh, let's just do an estimation. How much was the substance that was caught with? It was 100 over 100 pounds, right?
It was 152
Let's
on.
just do the quick math. So I'm not trying to.
Mhm.
I'm an '80s baby, sis. I'm gonna take it back to what I know. So let's just take it back. I'm gonna speak it for me. A pound of marijuana. Let's just round it off to 3,000. That's a
Mhm.
lot of money. That somebody walking with the bag loose. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure, when there's that type of business going on, yeah, they got somebody at the airport, probably like three people, you know what I'm saying? Somebody probably who a janitor who worked there who like text somebody, another and say, hey, he walking this way, they coming this way. So with that type of money, I'm pretty sure, there's a strong possibility you don't know who is about to, you stand right here. You know,
Yeah,
I could,
but
I could really believe that. I could really believe that part.
that's the
You know,
price. That's the price of a pound here. I had somebody who
so
knows somebody
that's
in.
3,000. Let's just do the math real fast.
Mhm.
That's 100. That's 300. Let's just round it off. Let's just say that's 300 stacks. But it's 150. So really, that's what? Damn, that's over a quarter mil. Let's just say it. That's over a quarter mil. That's a motherfucking house. That's a house and a car. Depending on where you're living at.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's some deep shit. And I'm pretty sure, the feds ain't gonna let that shit slide. They probably gonna try to pull the teeth, as much as the information as they can. You know what I mean? But the butt part is, man, I just hope I'm thinking about that fucking laptop now. I'm still that's as you said, that's gonna be more years. And
Mhm.
their prosecutors are a different form of an animal. What I'm getting from talking to you, you know what I'm saying, with the money that they receive. So you got prosecutors who are being paid, they're gonna do their job. Because they're funded by the government. So they're gonna do their job to the T.
Yeah.
I'm just taking this analyzation in, sis, while we talk at the same time. You gotta excuse my brain the way
No,
it's
you
moving.
good.
Yeah.
And look, I did the math right. I added up all of the pounds between the four that were arrested and then the other two that we are aware of. And it in total is 228 pounds. I multiplied that by 3,000 and I'm coming up with $684,000.
Shit. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm like, yeah, oh shit, damn, damn,
Yeah.
damn.
Mm-hmm.
Two stacks? No, fuck. No. I ain't trying to be funny now. I'm bringing a little comedy in it, but wait a second. You mean to tell me I got a bag of a million, damn near $1 million street price? That's life changing.
Yeah.
That's life changing. Yeah. So yeah, no comments. No comments. No comments.
And then,
That mean that person had to be very comfortable with allowing you to transport this. They had to, because the average motherfucker, I'm just gonna be 100. You can't trust a motherfucker with $1,000 worth of something. I'm sorry, curse a lot too, since I'm ex-military. But you got a lot
right.
of people out here who, so I didn't know it was that much shit. Damn, it was so long.
And that's only what we know of.
Right,
And
right.
Leo, you sound like you've been around the block. You kind of, you've been in the trenches. You already know the game and stuff. Now, my other thing that I've been thinking about, and the reason why I come up with all of these thoughts, y'all, is because I guess it's that mommy brain. I always think, if this, then what? So, if this unknown individual in the game, when you mess up a pack, you still owe that money.
Oh, that's law. Yeah, you in debt. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely in some debt. The but part is, let me say it like this:
Mm-hmm.
if you can, not saying every criminal organization is like this, but if you keep it solid, meaning you keep your mouth zipped, it that kind of can be I ain't gonna say erased, but they can be forgiven. How about that? You know, it's like a forgiving. They could be. A lot of people will forgive that. You know, if you don't say this, you ain't say no name, you ain't say this. Okay, bad. It ain't no hard. It ain't. I'm not mad that I lost the cash. You know, in some situations, they will even bless the person.
Right.
They will give them. I'm just speaking for my observation of living. You know what I mean? That individual will get blessed. For taking that charge and keeping their mouth quiet. So every scenario different. Then you got some people out there, they want every fucking dollar. What you feel me? They want everything. They want no. You better give me some. Where your lady at? Bring that too. They'll take everything. Where you at? No, you stay with me. You in debt. You got mean people out there. That's those are the things that come with the game. So those are the decisions that people got to know that when you get involved in that lifestyle, it's really dice. You rolling, you playing with your life.
Yeah. Yeah. So I hope
Thank
I'm
God it ain't no cold though. I'm smiling over here, sis. I'm just being honest.
yeah.
Because I'm like, I always think about the worst sis, and I'm like, damn, imagine if this was hairline or coke. Okay, bro got some grass, Damn, yeah. So it's
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't no coke or nothing like
anybody out there, tell us, sis, let me speak up for a little bit on this. This real shit. And this ain't and hopefully those guys that kind of downplay Solar on some street shit. I'm just coming from a from a perspective as a man, shit like that. Cause from my understanding, Queen World, he was incarcerated for some domestic shit. He beat no bitches type shit. I'm just gonna be honest about it. That's from my understanding that little birdie came and informed me on. But you got a man out here who making moves like on that level. Not saying I support it. Hell no, I don't. I respect that way more than I do from gossipers that get on social media and they try to hurt other black men, but they got they got more. They don't even got dirt and blood on them. They got bacteria and viruses on them type shit. You feel me?
yeah, I understand what
So
you're
to
saying.
anybody out there, man, that downplay Solar that say, "Oh, he a punk," this nigga. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna speak like I'm in my teens now. At least he making some motherfucking big moves out here. He ain't on no goofy shit. And of course he gonna say, "All I'm gonna get is 2,000." Who's to know he was gonna get some more zeros on there?
That's what I was that's also
So I'm sorry, sis. No, I'm trying.
no, go ahead.
But a lot of people make Solar out to be this fucking pussy. He is a smart, fearless young man, and I've been around him. A lot of people get that shit twisted because he was in carbonation. He's passive. He's nice. His person. One thing he got in common is we're extra nice. That's what I mean. Solar. Like we really when it ain't too many black men out here talking about some love wins.
Right.
Motherfuckers say the pistol win. Motherfuckers say I beat your ass, but no, it ain't too many black men out here just promoting saying love. That's what me and Solar come in because I come from a lifestyle where my obligation is only to put out love to the rain to my death of me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I see a young brother like that, that's what attracted me to his energy. Pause, no homo. But here it is, this young black man talking about love. He talking
Right.
about motherfucking love. Even if he lying, don't mean this shit. It ain't too many black men that's gonna say love wins. Just talking, just saying love, period, in their mouth. A lot of people don't do that. So a lot of people, they'll take that. This nigga pussy talking about love over here. He soft ass. So on and so on. Not knowing. Really look at this situation. A lot of people who are tough guys out there, you might want to put down a tough guy image and say, damn, Solar just, yeah, yeah. This ain't no, it's like you got also, this if you gonna give, I, I'm not into the street life, but these guys clown him in the street. Wait, when you look at this situation, hey, at least it ain't no dumb shit like he in a fucking, domestic beating or running like other bloggers that be on social media. I'm just, I don't know if that's making sense. I'm just
No,
speaking
it's
from my
definitely
understanding.
it definitely
Get twisted. A lot of people think he's soft. They think, oh, this man, bruh, is a beast. I don't fuck with weaklings. Anybody that I let that come into my vicinity and they around my brothers and they around my queen, that's gonna be iron. It's gonna be the same form of energy, of force, just as much as I have to be allowed to be in this space. So to anybody out there, man, that's always saying, "Oh, he's soft. I can't stop it, stop it." What he got to? What does this man have to do? There could have been an issue with him. Maybe he wants to prove to these motherfuckers, like, you know what the fuck I'm involved in? That's probably even pushed him even more because you got black men out there who feed off that. Like, oh, you think I'm soft? You think I ain't got a gun? Let me show you I can shoot off. Let me show you. You know, they want to be flashy with it. Might want to show off some money, so that by antagonizing them. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people out there, man, you know, that think the guy is just some weak, feminine ass man. No, bro ain't no. He will work physically. A lot of people think he like not physically in shape type shit. No, bro, not no obese, fat, heart attack having, you know, smoking blacks every morning. No, he an athletic brother. He an intellectual brother. He's smart. You know, he's smart in his specialty. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, I got nothing but love for little bro, man. And I mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I get a little passionate about it because I'm going to speak. A lot of people speak pure negative. I'm going to speak about the good qualities, whether it's on some gangster shit, or whether it's on some intellectual shit, or whether it's on some money. I'm gonna speak good about my brother.
Yeah.
So to all the street individuals out there, the Queen World, the soft ass voodoo dude who be putting out so much dry ass sarcastic thinking this shit is a game. You might want to put a little bit more respect on the young man's name now. Just being real. Because guess what? I guarantee either one of them cats got 3,000 enough to get a fucking pound right now. You got to pardon my Swahili, but I'm going to say it because I just don't like that. And I wish they was on his, I wish you invited them to this drive so we could have talked as men so I could have told their ass, but don't be on no goofy shit clowning no black man because he got locked up at the airport type shit. Thinking this shit cool? No, you don't do that, homie. You get your fucking face broke. If he would have been in my flesh, and I was smiling. Look, let me stop talking because I get angry. And the reason why I'm angry because this is a black man's life, and it's somebody just never know. It's so many other black men out there that fall statistic to this system, and we live in a society now where these weak ass other black men will literally get on social media and laugh, not knowing, bro, you affecting their lives. They kids are gonna have to look back at this, right? They kids are gonna get picked on in high school because y'all got on social media and constantly. It's gonna be a ripple effect. Y'all fucking up the culture. This is counterproductive with our people. If you just want to be technical, it's either you either gonna be out here trying to build, but these some goofy guys. They like the goofy version of Whack 100. You feel what I'm saying? They like the goofy version of a OG Percy motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah.
They the goofy. They not the individuals that live that lifestyle. Not the two stupid motherfuckers. They just glorify this shit. They too fucking old to be doing what they doing. But you got a lot of young black men out here on YouTube, like Queen World and the Voodoo guy, that think this shit is the game, bro. That's not cool. Because in reality, everybody got somebody that loves them, right? And when you do something, you think something could be done to you, bro. Don't get shit twisted thinking that, oh, he was, and I couldn't do nothing but smile in the video when I was talking to the young man, like, nigga, you think this shit a game? I don't wish this shit on nobody. I don't like seeing black men fuck around and cuffed up in a cold ass, wearing thin ass clothes, and you know, got a whole, you got to smell piss and fart. You got to, it's no fucking comments. It's not. I don't think that is a joke.
Yeah.
You're in a box. You're in a box. You can't. And a lot of people out here taking this as a joke. It's not cool, y'all. So to anybody out there that like to get on social media and laugh and make jokes about other, you just as sick as a sick motherfucker sitting up in there. To me, because you are counterproductive. Yeah, you might not be pouring gasoline, but you the type of individual that put out your phone and watch the whole fucking fire. You ain't trying to put nothing out with this shit. You know what I mean? You get a kick out of seeing the fucked up shit happen to this young black man. They get a kick out of it. He hot. No, man. And, that's why I get stirred. And I got love for the brother, you know what I'm saying? So I get ruffled. but I'm not about to get on social media and make a fucking 3 hour video. You feel me? I mean, I'm working right now. I'm always working. You know, I'm getting money type motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, for them goofballs out there, and I'm pretty sure Clean World, he probably a little bit younger than me, but I'm pretty sure he's too fucking old to be promoting. You got 1,000 people or 300 or people that's watching you and you're glorifying, but you're laughing, you joking about this shit. No, this shit ain't no joke. This shit ain't this real life. Somebody's life is at stake right now. Even though they made a mistake, even though this person was wrong, yeah, he was wrong. You don't do that. Now, if this person is your enemy, okay, I understand that. But what the fuck did he do to you to make him to have that much hate towards him? Did he personally fuck your girl? Did he do what? I be so curious about it with these guys. Like, they hit so hard. Did he take their girls? Did they? You are the only YouTuber that I've ever seen that put, like, you respect him as a man, what he is. You gonna let him know now, but you're not on here like straight trying to humiliate him on some manhood shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's a lot of individuals out here, man. They think this lifestyle is a no. People are losing their lives, man. You know what I mean? Help is overly needed for so many of our people that's out here hurting, that's misguided, that need help. And it's so many. It's so many fires out here. But you got pussy ass black men that enjoy looking at all these fires within our community. They are not solution orientated. You feel what I'm saying? They're counterproductive. They're peasants. They're bums. I'm like in real life. I'm gonna say like this: nobody gonna be laughing. So I'm gonna say like this: if I would have saw that Kulu guy, and he was telling me about somebody who I care about being incarcerated as if it's a fucking joke. No, no comments. It wouldn't have been no cameras on. How about that? And I hope he hears this. And I want him to be wise because what's gonna happen? He gonna run into the right motherfucker, right? Because they like to go on social media and play a lot. See, I come from a life where it's real. You still can be touched, even though cameras everywhere. Anybody can be touched in this motherfucker. Don't get it. Don't get so comfortable by running your tongue and lacking, having that, not thinking that you're gonna put out this energy and can't nothing ever come back to you. Because like I said, when you got people out here that got love for somebody, they will do something to you to slow you down from doing harm to them, whether it's verbally, whether it's physically. Don't get it fucked up. And I hope them brothers rising up because what's going to happen to these YouTubers out here? So one of them going to end up really getting hurt one day. I'm just stating the fact because they think life is a fucking game. So, you know, so I appreciate you, sis, for putting out this, bringing this awareness, letting it be known. You know what I'm saying? It's a messed up situation. Yeah, I got a lot of emotion with it. Yeah, I got, like I said, that's my little bro. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who I got love for, I want them up in there. No comments on that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So, I'm gonna wish the best for bro. We gonna keep his spirits up. You know what I'm saying? With the energy on our side out here. And if
Yeah.
anybody out there who listen to this who really knows Solar, Courtney, and they are a part of his financial contribution to help assist him through this process, get in contact with me. Get in contact with me. It's not no playful shit. Because these guys are playful. Because I received some phone calls. I'm pretty sure it was somebody who was trying to get some, money. You know what I mean? I'm a humble, loving dude. But you got a lot of people on social media that play with this shit. You see, you got my phone number.
Mm-hmm.
When I go live, I was going to be showing my face. But I don't want to show my face because I got like a little cold or whatnot. And I don't want to be wiping off the coughing, But anywho, the guys, man, they need to be checked. They really need to be checked, man. And I'm pretty sure you were aware of those bloggers. You know what I mean? I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
I'm aware, but I really don't have any association because one of them talked about my sneakers, and I'm Jamaican, and you just don't talk about a Jamaican's person's footwear.
Mm, okay.
That could get very, very, very bad. You could probably talk about everything else, but not their sneakers, not their
Mm,
shoes. And also, I just really try to move around and like do my own thing. So I don't really pay that much of attention unless somebody alerts me to something. But yeah, I just, because you got to make sure that you all not just protect your peace, but protect your energy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real. That's real talk.
Hmm.
That's real talk, especially in this life. You gotta have tough life. You gotta have some tough skin out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the point, as far as for people thinking that solar might be soft or whatever, I I've known so many people in my life that have been soft spoken, kind, well
Right.
mannered,
Right. Right.
disciplined, but they'll fuck you up in a heartbeat.
Right. 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 I ain't never seen a homie, do anything disrespectful to a man or a woman in my presence. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? Whether we was in a car a couple of times. She's like, man, they drive wild out here in Jacksonville. I'm like, yeah, they drive wild, bro. But he ain't the type that's gonna have road rage type shit. Hot, hey, what's your no, Joe is he's really about building relationships with people that in life in general. You know what I mean? So he really a good brother. He got a lot of good qualities about him. Is he a fucking angel? Fuck no, nobody no angel. He
Right.
need help in a lot of ways. We know that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You know that. And that should be that should be the focus, but unfortunately, his focus he can put himself in a position right now where, we know what it is, only so much help can be given. Yeah, that's what me and my queen was doing out here. That's all we do in this walk of life, love. We public service, we artistic humanitarians. We don't get paid for when we do these events. No, we put 90% of the money of our events when we support Black artists that want to, because there's so many young Black people that want to express themselves and get that and have a safe space to where they can come and network and build up relationships with and economically. We have the vendors that make money. It's so much that we do. You know what I'm saying? So I just look forward to that day when bro get out and we can get back building as far as what we were building on. Because it ain't stopped building. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, I'll definitely be keeping you posted, and I'll send you any additional documents as they become available so that you're in the know.
If you see his family, anybody
That's the
that's
next thing I was going to tell you. That's my next order of business. I got to get in
yes,
touch with
yes.
them.
Yeah. I see the paperwork. It's like, man, I don't even it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
That part that's already that's presented, and now it's like I'm concerned about his well-being now. In those type of places, you want to eat commentary. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He could be in there. Malnutrition or some shit. You feel me? Or
Right.
something that could. It's just the small things. Just knowing that somebody care about you and they put some on your books, man. That could stop a motherfucker from suicide or even homicide or
Yeah.
even doing a behavior that's gonna cause them to be in a worse position. You know what I mean? So that's what type of that's how life should be as we get wiser and older. We should want to put seeds out here to grow and not to destroy. But it's a lot of destroyers out here. You know what I'm saying? They like shit flies. They love shit. They always around shit. They talk shit. And they ain't about shit. And shit plus shit just it equals out to yeah, more shit. You know.
Right.
You guys they're too old, man. I don't know to meet them in the flesh though, because you got me thinking about. I'm just thinking about them. You know what I'm saying? Before we drop the song, I would love to meet them guys in the flesh.
Hmm.
They need to be around because they level of conduct, bro. You ain't individuals that get on social media, man, to bring down any Black man. That's counterproductive towards the movement. That's counterproductive. It's too many issues going on out here, y'all. So we got to be more. We have to be more implementations of uplifting, implementations of helping, of assisting, of stopping negative forces, not glorifying and wanting to make jokes and continue to put out that energy. And like I say, many people, it's going to be, the future society going to be really fucked to a lot of our people because, look at this scenario, right? Look
Hmm.
at all the combination members, right?
Right.
That have been humiliated, disrespected on social media. where everybody in the world can witness certain behaviors where you are being demeaned. So that means your kids gonna have to see this shit, and they kids. Digital creation is the new form of books. Books are being erased right now. You know, film is going. We're living in that era where a lot of communication and everything is becoming digital. So you got so much digital negative information and representation of what brothers and sisters went through with their trauma that is going to be there's not just the individual who going through it gonna feel it, they kids gonna feel it. Because when they kids get in school, they're like, your dumb ass daddy, your stupid ass mama, your whole ass mama. Look at these videos. But a lot of these black men as my age, they done put out all these videos, which have helped towards that type of energy. So now they kids gonna go through fucking hell forever. I'm just being 100 about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a book being written. That's what I'm very cautious about. You know what I'm saying? When I get on social media and because there's been times I want to spaz out. You know what I'm saying? And really, you know, but not, gotta have self control. Gotta have self control, man. So to any guys out there, you know what I'm saying? You a certain age, bro. Your level of conduct, get your shit right, bro. Get your motherfucking mind right, nigga. Get you some money, nigga. Waking up in the morning time talking for 5 hours about another man weekly, daily. I know your breath hot as hell. I know that microphone that you talking on or whatnot is very hot, man. You got that's that's a bum. That's a bum, man. And we live in a society where the bums are respected. The bums are liked. The bums are the ones where everybody want to go hang around a bum. They want to be around a bums. Like y'all want to go in this bum ass mind frame environment, and where people just gonna try to they will get a kick. They will literally get a kick out of watching somebody tied up, who they talking about, and just being cut up in the face. There's no difference. Well, I wouldn't do no. You got so they know sicker is what I'm saying. So to anybody out there, be careful to these individuals that's on YouTube that that smile and laugh about fucked up situations. That's a very sick individual. You know what I'm saying? Just being 100, man. You know, but they gonna do what they do regardless, though. So, but that's just a dumb nigga behavior that exists within our people. You got dumbass niggas like that. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop talking. You know what I'm saying? I just have to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they're gonna come back and listen, and it ain't like they're gonna come and look at me or want to meet me face to face, but they gonna listen, be wise, and hopefully they'll be like, you know what? I can get fucked up by running my mouth a little too much out here. I can get touched. It's possible. It's very that's very. You know, I'm just being honest. And listen to them guys, because I know they're gonna listen. I got all my teeth, bro. I got a couple of scars on my body, but I got all my teeth. But that type of shit y'all want, yo, somebody's gonna get your teeth pretty soon. Keep putting out that energy with that tongue and thinking it's a cool thing to get on social media and just talk about other black people going through hardships. Keep thinking that shit cool. The right, you're gonna do it to the right person that got a lot of love, right? That's well connected, and something going, and it's gonna be a ripple effect. So that's words from the wise. You know what I'm saying to them brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm hoping for the best, and I am gonna get on trying to contact his family so that they're aware of the situation. If they're not already, they might be already, but I'm gonna do my due diligence to make sure that they are definitely aware. And
I see your sisters, like I say, I'm gonna send you some of your cash out. Cause I ain't got the courage to call nobody mother and tell them some horrifying fucked up news. So that's that's power. You know what I mean? So if you really gonna do that, hey, that's much respect. I ain't got the courage to do that. Or
that's
even to be involved in something like that, because I can imagine, if she's unaware,
yeah,
as a, that's gonna hit her hard.
yeah. I'm gonna definitely try to reach out for sure though, because if for some reason, even if even let's say she don't have the collateral, the surety to put up, because the bond is 15,000. So if there is gonna be a surety, I believe a secured, I believe they have to put up the collateral worth the 15
Mm.
to cover
There's
the
no way.
bond.
Yeah.
And then they said $1,000 deposit has to be made up front in cash to the court. But even if they don't have the funds for that, I would want somebody to call me and let me know, like, if my kid got into something like this, I would want someone to seek me out, regardless of how I feel about it, to inform me that this is happening with my child.
Yeah.
I would want that personally. So
I'd pay somebody to do that. I couldn't do it. I don't have the emotion to take that in on the phone or face to face. That's a lot of emotions. That's heartbreak.
yeah.
So yeah, I couldn't. Much respect to you, and I appreciate you. You know, for just initiating or just attempting to do that. You know, that's soulful. You know what I mean? No matter, no matter. Like I say, little bro ain't no angel. We know he got fucking issues. He got ways about him. But this shit right here, you know, I don't wish on nobody. I don't like young black men sitting in the box wasting their fucking life. No, that hurts my heart. No, I prefer you feel me? No, don't
Yeah.
post that picture up on social media. You holding your kids, or you building something. There's so many other things that I prefer seeing, but you know,
And
no.
in all reality, Leo, as far as we know, we only get one chance at this thing.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
yeah,
ever come back and tell me there was an afterlife. So, you know, live it up and enjoy it and be free. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. This is
yeah.
crazy to me. He's only 29. And let's say, worst case scenario, if they sentence him to that 5 years,
That's a
Solar
lot.
will be walking out of that prison at either 34 years old or 35, depending on when he's sentenced.
That's the time of your life. That is.
Like, that's the reality of the situation. And that's, I mean, for me personally, one day in jail will be a problem for me.
Oh yeah, it's on the phone all day.
Not even
On
on
the
the
phone
phone
all
all
day.
day.
I'm trying to get out. No, we about to get out of here. No. I don't like being around a bunch of hard legs and
Right.
everybody got a story to tell.
Right.
I'm just being honest. No, bro. No.
Yeah, like,
I,
mm-mm.
some guys got undeniable bravery. I'll pass.
Me too.
It
Like,
ain't like you're surrounded by, intellectuals. No, you're surrounded by all no comments. I don't want to make it seem like everybody who's incarcerated is like not the smartest, but no, I'll pass. That's not my crowd.
yeah, no.
If anybody listen, can I survive in that crowd? Who can't survive? It's easy to be a stupid ass nigga. It's easy to be angry. It's easy to use profanity and violence and curse. That's easy, but it's hard to deal in reality.
Yeah.
So that's what. So I refuse to be around people that can get me to go down to that level because I know how low. I used to like getting low. I like pause, like rewind, like I like getting down. Let me just say that on some street shit. I used to be fast. I used to enjoy it. You know what I mean? But now that the man that I am now, it's like nah. My everyday, I'm thankful. Love wins. My bro Solar say love. That's a powerful weapon. And that's just for me, living my life. The more love you can put out to help people, to smile, to uplift, to feed them, that's powerful. That's powerful. Now you're really doing something. You know what I mean? So, so I challenge the individuals out there that's my age, that's my peers, to step their motherfucking game up, man. Because there's too many individuals out here that are not doers. You know,
Yeah, we need
just a
more
lot. It's
builders.
a lot
We
of talk. It's just a lot of talk.
Yeah, but
And
we
trust me, in incarceration facilities, you got niggas, no lies to tell them niggas in jail. They go, I used to, I should have, I done it. I passed. That's not my type of, I passed. The old me, unfortunately, in the black culture, with young black men, it's a glorification when you get locked up or when you do something or when we glorify it, which is counterproductive, But
hmm
we not taught this because, some of us really fall into the lifestyle within that culture and we get in too deep. Just like Solar got in a little too deep, and now shit got real. You know what I mean? So,
for sure.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you spending this time with me. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. You can come back anytime you want. Anytime. And like I said, I will definitely keep you informed and up to date. And the moment that I speak with his immediate family, I'm gonna try to, see if it's okay for me to connect you with them in some shape, way, or form.
Send me your cash out, beloved. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no shit talking nigga. Send me your cash. I want to show you some love because I appreciate your awareness. You know what I'm saying? I live a fast life. Like I'm always, doing something. So we could talk 3 days away from now on, maybe even 3 months. But I just want to show my appreciation. Just say I appreciate what you're doing because, like I said, you, you really doing queen behavior, queen. You bringing awareness. Don't stop what you're doing. I know you don't know me like that, but you don't stop what you're doing because sex trafficking currently right now is so high in the black community to where so many and you really bring awareness just by talking about prevention measures and
Yeah.
how to avoid certain things. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, because you be dropping game, baby. Don't stop doing that shit. Don't stop doing. You ain't being like I said from the get go. You ain't never being those. No, you being a great investigator. And You are dissecting this and presenting, presenting to the people certain life lessons that can benefit them. So don't stop doing it.
Well, I
Don't stop
appreciate
doing it.
that.
No.
And I'm not gonna stop it. A lot of people, like if you look at my timeline on my channel, after the trial, which I went to in person, by the way, but after the trial happened, a lot of content creators kind of was like, okay, I'm done. Nature Boy's in jail, this and this is that. But if you look at my timeline, Leo, my content was never solely based on Nature Boy. My content was more a mixture of him and the members and ex-members, because I think as far as bringing awareness, there's some members who have moved on and are functional, running businesses, have jobs.
I see some of your posts. Oh yeah, you got the. I love that one picture. The young brother, what he in the Air Force or something.
Armand, yes.
Yeah. That's man. It's things like that, love, and you should don't stop doing what you're doing, baby. Don't stop. Nah, digital media needs that. It needs to be more content creators that have fucking substance. You have substance. So
Well,
don't please, for me, don't stop. As a grown man, I will drive in my car and I'll listen to one of your lives. Because I enjoy what you bring into the game. So don't stop doing that.
I
Everybody don't have
appreciate
that
you.
skill. Everybody don't have that skill. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to investigate correctly. They don't know how to really properly present something in a professional way to all different lifestyles. You got a lot of one-dimension bloggers. They either dumb as fuck, then that's all they know how to be is dumb. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't consider himself a content creator on a professional level, but really it's no. You just let me stop talking about people. But anywho, you don't. For me, I enjoy it, so I never want you to stop
Thank
because we
you.
living in the times now. As you know that I know, there's so much similar behavior that exists from where I'm at to any urban black city, to Atlanta to LA. So keep bringing this awareness. Keep doing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I
Keep
definitely
growing the
will.
feathers. Keep telling these young ladies like, hey, you might want because I listened to you was on one live. You was dropping knowledge to the young sisters like as far as when you meet a certain type of man. You was relating to what they went. It's just you do way more than what you think you don't do. Let me say it like that. You're a very powerful person in this world. And I know people like, what the fuck you talking about? Like I say, digital media is a weapon. If I had the time, I would love to be on here, putting out better messages and really showing, more uplifting type things that I do every day, and giving the game. But I can't do it. But you got people like you who are better at it, and they can do what they do in a small amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And just put it out there naturally. So don't you stop doing that.
Well, I definitely appreciate that, and I definitely won't stop.
Yeah, yeah. I enjoy it, love. You get that rest on.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm always working. I'm about to get back to work. You feel what I'm saying? And get busy. You know what I mean? You enjoy your night, and I'm gonna be tuned in. You know what I mean? And text me your cash app.
I did. I dropped it in your DM.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Later.
So that was very good. That was a great conversation. I enjoyed talking to Leo. For those of you who came in on the back end of that, please catch the replay. And for those of you who don't know who Leo is, he's a gentleman in Florida, Jacksonville, who Solar actually stayed with, I think, on two different occasions. Very positive guy, trying to do a lot in the community there in Jacksonville. Him and his wife, they're building and creating something really, really special in their community. They have a, I think he, what he's, well, I'm gonna say it's called Being Sons Art Gallery, and I will be posting an event if you guys are in the Jacksonville, Florida area and you're interested in, connecting with other artists. Um, and first of all, let me just say this before I say what I'm going to say. I do not lightly make recommendations to my audience. It is not something that I do regularly. But in this particular case, I've spoken to Leo offline and I've spoken to his wife offline. They are genuine, kind people working to make a difference in their community and trying to make an impact in artistry so that people will have somewhere to gather and express their artistic skills and capabilities. So I will be posting the next event that they're holding at the B and Sons Art Gallery in Jacksonville, Florida. If you're local, you're gonna want to check it out. It's an open mic night. They have a lot of other things that happen. As far as like they do poetry jams, painting, music. It's just there's so much to enjoy. So if you're in that area and you're interested, be on the lookout on my community wall for a post very, very soon. Um, Stop by, check them out, support them, and possibly get an opportunity to meet some real down to earth, cool people. And if you're just coming in on the back end, I am going to repeat the fact that I looked up in the Bureau of Prisons, the system. Now, the federal government does not publicize mugshots. They don't. It's just something that they've never done. I've never seen a federal mugshot ever, unless I think, I don't know. I don't know that the one that they released of Diddy is even his mugshot, but at any rate, you can still search the Bureau of Prisons for an inmate. And I looked up Solar and Musa, and out of all of the six, well, actually, Solar and Musa, and also Leslie and Jesse. Jesse was traveling with Solar and Musa and Darline, the four that were gripped up by the feds. And then Leslie was traveling with Hadu. But I'm very concerned because I can't find Jesse in the system and I can't find Leslie in the system either. And that is only an indicator to me that they have turned government witness. That's the only thing that could mean to me because I'm plugging in their legal name off of the document and I was not able to find Jessica Rath rather or Leslie Jennifer Carnello. And that might be a problem for everybody else who may or may not be cooperating fully with the federal government right now. You feel what I'm saying? So, guys, please. Oh, and Darline is still there. Hadu bonded out on the 31st. So, what we know, Solar and Musa are still in jail. Well, in federal custody at MDC, MCC. Why did I say MDC? That's where Diddy is at. MCC San Diego. All right, guys. It's a wrap for this one. I hope you enjoyed the conversation and the content. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing today. Be sure to set your notifications to all so that you are notified when I go live or add new content. Also, guys, before I get out of here, I want to be sure that I mention that Lisa Says What? She's another content creator here on YouTube. She is currently having a raffle. She's holding a raffle. It's $5 for one ticket and $20 for five tickets. You stand to win a prize that is retail valued, I believe, right around $80. It's a like a holistic shampoo set. Now I know I'm not describing it the way that she would. I think it's like exfoliation or something like that, but it's great. It's a great opportunity for you to get a chance to win something that is valued at about 80 bucks for just a $5 entry fee. Or if you want more chances to win, you could buy five tickets for $20. So, guys, check out her raffle. The drawing will be held on November 29th. And replay gang, y'all be sure to chime in the conversation. I love reading y'all comments. I have been doing better with reading and responding if a response is required. Most of the time, I just like and heart it. But I am reading all the comments, so please definitely tap in on the comments, replay gang. I'm going to read the comments here before I go. Dolo Palace, bye, my dog. Okay. I'll talk to you later. The dark side of, hey, oh son, you're on your other page. I didn't see you coming in blue. I was like, wait. Um, Velvet stayed with them too. Stay. Oh yeah, she did. She did stay with them too. Oh yeah. She sure did. Yeah, her and the kids and Solar, they spent some time with these people. They're good folks, good people, good energy. I know Leo was a little, upset because of certain presentations, which is understandable. This is someone he considers to be his little brother. So, it's just hopefully it's a blessing. And you know what? He's upset, and it's understandable because he considers Solar to be his little brother. And Yasmin, that's what I'm hoping too. I'm hoping that this will be a blessing in disguise for him and an opportunity, well, for all of them really, but an opportunity for them to get on the right path and build from this instead of, you know, feeling like their life is over, because they can definitely do a whole lot with their lives. They got a lot more to go. They have opportunity to correct or adjust readjust, refocus. Hey Susan, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, or good night, based on wherever you're tuning in from. I want to say thank you to everyone that was in the chat, but there's so many comments, and it's what time? It is 4:20. Hey, look, it's 4:20. 4:20, y'all. It's 4:20 in the morning, and I'm not really tired. This is so crazy. I don't understand what's going on with my sleep pattern, but I'm gonna go on ahead and lay it down. I will tap in with y'all on the next one, and I will be providing updates as they become available. Guys, please be sure to like the video on your way out. Thank you. Now, how do I end the live here now? I'm on my phone and I don't know. Let's see.